Hello and welcome to another episode of Dungeons Down Under. I'm Jack and welcome to tonight's episode. I'm joined with my favorite friends and adventure buddies. Alex, would you say hello?
Hi.
Adam. Simone.
Hello.
Sam.
Hey.
And Callum.
Wiedersehen.
And we'd like to say welcome to another episode. I mean, we've had some exciting times coming to, I believe, our 7th episode. If I can count correctly, maybe I cannot, but I hope it is 7. And I'd like to say a big shout out to our sound, which is spawned by Sword Coast Soundscapes. They're a bit of a jumble mumble today. I'm so excited to be here. Now, last episode, our adventurers got into a military tournament, which they were successful, slaying the Yeti, our 10 times champion, not known by them, but known by me, the storyteller. And they're just seen as a elf named Elvira Galliman, which has come down here as the commander of the training troops to award our adventurers for their great success in battle. And now it asks, well, what happens next? They used magic and people saw. Are we allowed to use magic? Who knows? But we'll find out tonight as we play Dungeons and Dragons. So, adventurers, you stand there as the crowd cheers. Clothes been thrown at you. Feasts, food and money. An uproaring crowd. You see as clerics run out to heal your wounds and lavish you. They put a sachet over each of you, kind of like acknowledging of the military colors of red and gold, and in front of you stands an elf. He's got a scar across his eye. He's about 6'3", a bow over his shoulder, and he raises his hand to the crowd, and the roar settles. Bring out the prize, and you see as two large orcs come walking out with a large chest, and they place it down in front of you, and he gets his foot and kind of like kicks it open, and there's a collection of loot for you. Here is some magical items that I hope will help you on your adventure. Now, to our quarters where we shall celebrate a triumph and also new beginnings for the military. And what did you guys call each other? The Floki and Flokel and friends?
Flokel and the murderers.
Yes.
Yeah, name pending.
He turns up and he's like, to Flokel and the murderers. And the crowd's like, yeah, woo! Sign my body! And the crowd's like going wild and they're throwing stuff in.
It's just our
quite
street
an
name.
event.
It's not official documents.
It's
And
not
you guys
official, yeah.
are directed. You can see some of the guards start to move back the crowd, and most of the up top, but your military brethren get kind of directed away and start to move away from the silent tournament. Some guards go to start cleaning up the mess and the corpse off to the side and start removing what's left of you've massacred and killed. And you guys are directed down one of the main halls off to the side where Elvira has started to head off with some of his disciples and lead you down to the feast hall.
So is the chest of loot just following us?
Yes. Yeah.
Great.
That's almost
Wherever we
carrying
go, wherever we go, the chest goes.
Yeah. So you guys are taken out of the tournament room and out of like kind of the arena. We saw that barracks arena, and you're kind of hitting past some tents. Now the area you're in now is more well guarded. You're in the highest sense of the training grounds. The tents are of better quality, not as like just the military training of the lower end barracks, but now starting to get more well-built structures that are kind of supporting with more of the high-end captains and commanders. And you get directed through, and less of the crowd cheering now. You're more seeing some of the guards patting by, looks like they're working on plans, and this is more of the business end of the training grounds. And you kind of make it to a largest building, and you get directed up some stairs, and in there is a large feasting dining table where Olivia makes it to the end and sits down and gets himself a drink, and just as you ought to sit down, and the chest gets placed in there, and there's now Olivia, and there's a commander next to him, a orc, a larger orc called Orbul, who sits next to him, and he's quite old, grey hair, but looks battle worn. He's got a big great axe on his back, and he's sitting there just ripping apart some meats in front of him and just paying no attention to you. And there's a kind of skinny, kind of like a scholar kind of feel of a small elvish man who kind of is sitting back to the side, just standing, and looks to be the one serving or responding to Elvira. Please, sit, eat, and welcome.
Thanks.
Cool.
Do we have to sit at the table? Because I'd like to sit near the big chest
Please.
and rummage through it.
That is all yours. We, as spoken in your signing of the tournament documents, that you would win a prize and be part of the military, so welcome.
And who are
I
you?
don't want that.
Commander Ilveril. I am you could say, the trainer of new members, and I build for Orc Madrill. I train. I am experienced, and I am fighting the battle against the Order. Who are you?
My name's Abel Frost. No one, really.
Well, Abel Pross, no one comes here and kills my Yeti, let alone shows himself quite formidable in our training grounds.
Okay. Just gonna walk over to the healers.
Okay.
Slave.
I'd like to rummage through the chest.
Okie dokie.
I just want to know what's in the chest.
Yeah, what's in the chest? I'm also curious.
In the chest.
There is a moon-touched rapier, a nice light rapier that's in there. It is in darkness. The unsheathed blade of the sword sheds moonlight, creating bright light in a 15-foot radius, and dim light for additional 15 feet. It's a finesse. When it's making an attack with a finesse weapon, your choice of strength or dexterity modifier is based in roll. So finesse weapon is a moon-touched rapier. There is a bead of refreshment. This spongy, flavorless, gelatinous bead dissolves in liquid, transforming into a pint of liquid into a fresh, cold drinking water. The bead has no effect on magical liquids or harmful substances such as poison. There is a horn called the Horn of Silent Alarm. The horn has 4 charges. When in action not to blow it, one creature choice can hear the horn's blare, provided the creatures within 600 feet of the horn and not deafened. No other creature hears the sound coming from the horn regains 1d4 charges daily at dawn.
So a dog whistle.
Yeah.
Cool.
That could be very useful.
And
Get to the good stuff. What's the gold?
That's the gold! How much gold?
Coin in there? Yeah.
yes, there is 250 gold pieces.
Jesus. 50 gold
Whoop,
each.
whoop. 58.
Huge.
Cha-chang.
You see as Alluvia. I see gold suits your eye. We give 200 gold pieces for every order member killed and identified. You know, we like to reward people who help us fight the order.
Okay. That sounds like a
Yes,
good
no.
deal.
You haven't murdered anyone from the order yet?
Oh,
What?
I'm assuming you need... Commander, I'm assuming you need proof of this, because we've got a couple of order pelts around in our
Yeah.
belts, if you will. Does anyone have that? Oh, he wasn't part of the order. That dude. Anyway, I was thinking about that steak. Pastimes.
But you still have some of that steak.
Okay. Please throw it out. So Commander, what would I say? How do you view the Empire? What would you say of the Empire?
The scum of the earth. I mean, talk about suppression and talk about the death, the destruction that they bring, and if we do not stop them, who will? And it takes a lot of confidence, smart thinking, quick wits. Stand up for what you believe in, and I hope that everyone here is pushing for that and not letting these, sorry to the human in the room, but filthy humans take
Did
over.
ask about that. What's your, like, you mentioned that you don't like that they're trying to suppress you, but what's your goal? Like, are you, like, it seems like you're a little bit hateful on the inside towards people. So is your plan to kill them all, or are you being selective about it? What's the
What
deal?
about half people? Like, do you half kill Zoloft?
Or is it just if they're a bit of an a-hole?
I have my reasons for killing.
I
and
don't
my...
doubt that, but like, what's the overall plan for the humans?
Please don't interrupt me. As your commander, there needs to be some lines of respect here. Look,
Not a choice.
I want freedom. Did you interrupt me again?
Okay. Sure.
You see, as the large orc that's been like eating his food, it kind of like stops and stares at you, like to support his commander, and then continues eating very slowly now, picking at his meat and just staring at you. I want freedom. Freedom for our people. Freedom to use the magic that is not owned by the humans. And I will not prosecute humans who are innocent and have not caused a crime. But I do not think that when I am approached by a human, on the back of my mind I think, is this a spy? Is this someone coming onto our land and killing our people? I will do what is right. Roll away.
To be fair, you didn't yell at Abel.
Natural one.
You think he's pretty believable, yeah. He's
Top notch guy.
he's
Join
top-
the army guy.
Yeah, exactly. I like where he stands. My question
so-
is, where do you stand? You come in here, we don't know much, you battle and say that you're ready to fight. I mean, we're happy to reward you, but hopefully I see something more. Or you just spies here to take what's ours and kill me?
I mean, we've killed at least 6 humans, so we're probably on the same side.
Look,
Let's,
Commander, if I may interject. Apologies if I've interrupted you.
Yes. You like,
But-
this group likes to interject, I see. No respect.
But what would you say if us, because we're pretty good at going in to certain, let's say, villages or empires, and let's say with intention or without intention completely demolishing the place. So what if we could be your like assassins or stinger operation into the empire and demolish it that way? Otherwise, I'm unsure how else we take down such a massive, horrible conglomerate from the outside. We need to do it from the inside, and I think that's
You
what
think we don't have spies and we have not infiltrated them as much as they have infiltrated us? I mean,
All
it'd be
due
great to
respect.
say. It'd be awesome to say that, yes, if that is your strength and secrecy, but looking around with the giant white fluffy cat and a small frog, how can you be stealthy and unseen and infiltrate?
You'd be
Well,
surprised.
Firstly, cat, prime assassin spy material, absolutely incredible. Just don't get them to talk to anyone, but absolutely incredible. The frog, as long as there's a bucket of water, can hide very well because of his stature, which you shouldn't underestimate, because he took down a yeti whilst being bludgeoned by the yeti.
Plus,
Yeah.
if you lick him, he makes you feel good.
Wanna
Why don't you try it?
Not much into frog.
That's
You don't
fair.
have to be in it. You have to lick it. You're gonna go a whole
I
other
see
level
this
elsewhere.
group likes to talk, and I guess you have shown action today that you have earned your spot to address the commander. I guess the question is, what do you want? Why are you here? Are you also seeking to bring freedom to your people?
I'll
I just like to
pipe
go
up
along with the group.
and just say, not just your people. There are plenty of humans who are suffering under the Empire, just as yours are.
But I mean, should we care about them?
I think everyone
Oh,
carries
Sunday,
their
it's
own.
a joke.
Shoot Snow a look. Like, yes, we should.
You know what? That's a really good question. Why are we here? Snow, we were dancing on the street like 3 weeks ago, and we're still like, we're just hanging around. Is it the gold? I think it's the gold. I'm gonna go with gold.
Also, like the path of destruction that has just incidentally been left behind us. Like we just there's
yeah.
not really a place we can go back to at this point.
Looks.
Yeah, those streets aren't there anymore. Anyway, Commander,
No.
we'd love to join the spies' ranks in order to. Well, I would. I'm not sure. I don't want to speak on behalf of everyone else, but I'd like to flatten the Empire as they stand. That's
Yeah.
mine.
Your group sounds disjointed. I feel like there is no clear path. Some of you speak of treasure, some of you think of retribution. I guess it's your choice now. Are you going to show proof? Would you like me to sweeten the deal?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
White fluffy cat.
Oh, thank God. Super quick question, right? If the order is like a big deal, right? But this is like some little fun celebratory thing. Can I like? Is this just part of your like army? Are there more of them out somewhere else?
Yes, the Atlantic is quite a large army, where the Atlantic spreads over all of the southern parts.
So you're not all just here playing carnival games.
Correct. No, this
Some
is
of
just-
you are out. Okay.
This is just one of the training grounds of Slidjack.
Okay. Oh, and it's got to be fun because you got to trick people in. Okay. Yep. Got it. Cool, 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 cool.
Yes. We have to bring light. Battle and war is not a fun thing, so if we can make training a little bit better for some so that it's not as daunting when we get to the other side.
Guys, should we... No one's mentioned the dragon in a while. Should we just check out if it's like... Should we check
dragon?
in with this guy?
Oh,
Yeah!
yeah.
Did you see a dragon?
They've never seen dragons and walked this plane
Okay.
for thousands of years. What do you mean of
That
such
is-
dragon?
Good to know.
It was
No,
probably
I
a seagull.
didn't.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Albatross, they're huge.
Oh, Albert. Yep. Albert.
Big red albatross.
But as like a group huddle, like, do you guys want to like keep running around doing it? Like, does anyone want to leave? Does anyone have any individual goals? I feel like Zoloft, he's happy here now.
I think we were
I-
going to train.
The flower on the
I'm-
mountain.
Okay. I'm not happy here. But
You've been here like a day, bro.
if we
Give it a try.
Hang on.
Happiness is
I'm
a
not happy.
choice, man.
So's ending a sentence. Please let me. Anyway,
That's not my choice.
maybe.
I'm not making you stop.
Snow, shut up. If we upset the people that we're contractually obliged to be with, and the people happen to be big and angry and pretty powerful, probably not a good idea. So I would like to stay alive and find my dad, who's in that empire. So if we can kind of, I would
I
like
forgot
to
about
figure
that.
out that thing. Oh yeah, I'm sorry to bother
Yeah.
you with my trauma. I didn't realize it was.
Oh
that
my
much
god,
of a
I get
Is
it.
your dad the orc or the human?
The human.
You
They
don't care
killed
about
me.
finding your mum?
No, they murdered her. I told you that too.
Tell us more about it.
His
My
mum's
God.
Maybe we knew each other.
Why do you think I'm half orc?
That orc in the corner isn't your mum? The one giving Snow the stink eye?
Flurkle, I will punt you across the room.
I
Alright,
don't doubt it.
break.
I don't doubt it. So,
Funny.
Dan,
You're
how
talking
about
to him.
you?
I just came here to train.
Can we do a training montage and then head off?
Hmm.
Well, I have a few jobs that I can send you on and earn your trust. I have power in certain places, being commander of weaponry and magic items and finances, and if you prove your worth to the Inclanian Empire, then we will give you what you need to help us battle the Order. It's up to you.
Well,
You
that'd be
now
really
carry
good
the
to
banner.
level up.
I think if you...
Describe-
I think if you do the wrong thing, you could definitely level down.
Is that possible?
That doesn't seem like a thing.
I would not like to test that theory after.
I
how
couldn't
long
get
we've
much
been
lower,
trying
so
to
I'm
level
probably
up.
willing to take the risk.
Is that like
Got
if
a
you
whole
lose a leg? Like,
Yes, this scar here, our beast, was not prepared in my younger years, and if you don't prepare for battle, you can always be surprised.
We just took down a Yeti.
yeah, maybe we're just better at it than. Never mind. I think it's a wonderful thought. Let's listen to him.
Commander,
Let's listen to
what have you
Gil.
got for us? I'll happily help, and if history repeats itself, everyone will just follow me into my mistake. Go ahead.
It's the only way we live.
Yeah, as long as
Well-
we're not making the choices.
You're definitely above average group. Spellcasters
Ooh.
put you above most of our common folk and common warriors. But be wary, you will be hunted. So be careful.
Why?
Magic is banned. The Order bans magic.
In
Yeah,
the
but wait.
other.
You knew that.
I'm very concerned with this one in your group.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
So
fine.
are we.
Allow
think-
Sunders and Abel's composure to balance it out. Like they haven't interrupted you once.
Could have
Oh,
variety, man.
While he's having a chat, I'll point out a few of our motives align with yours. We're interested in the removal of the Order and piercing through the Empire. We've already had a run in with one Inquisitor, and
An Inquisitor.
they came off second best.
You killed an Inquisitor. They are quite a high magic user. I do
Ooh,
believe
Sunder.
them here.
Why don't you share the piece of some of the pages that you rummaged off of his corpse?
Like, should I look to like shush for now about those?
Yeah, Inquisitor
I-
man.
Snow is
Yeah.
miming,
I'd
staring
like
at pots.
to see these documents that you have.
I imagine that these would serve as proof that we've vanquished an Inquisitor.
Hmm. Oh yeah.
The thin elf that's been kind of been sitting at the back just taking notes kind of stops and closes the books and walks over to you. Papers.
And I'll,
Who's this guy?
I'll hand over the 2 sheets of paper. Did we retrieve the key as well? Did Zoloff
Yeah.
pull it back out? Oh yeah,
I'll
'cause we went back
retrieve
in.
the key. Yes. When we went all
You
the
do,
way back.
you do have the black obsidian gem.
Yeah.
And he walks over and whispers into the commander's ear. We will give you 250 gold to keep these papers, and thank you for your destruction of an Inquisitor.
I
Why do
hadn't
you want to?
learnt anything from them, had I?
We have some experts here that can translate and find out what they're for.
That was more
What?
a question for you.
Yeah, why can't the experts do that? Why do you have to keep it? Why can't we keep it?
You can wait 20 to 30 days for it to be translated if you'd like. I have no problem with that.
We'd still get the information.
Yes?
You're not going to gatekeep us?
No?
Okay.
Yeah, yours
Inside
then.
check.
My tail is just going like.
Well, there are many outposts that we have for the Atlantic Empire. If you can provide things like this and deliver to those outposts, and you show them this, and he throws like a small, like a flip, like a pocket satchel thingy, and inside the satchel is a coin with the fist that you saw that's representing the Atlantic Empire. That will show you, brilliant, the heart, great. That will
Anatomically correct. Yes.
And it's only given from commanders, so if you show this, it says you're one of the Atlantic. Be careful not to show it to the wrong people, because it will also show a reason to kill you if found by the Order.
Just the
How do we
one.
know if they're wrong?
How do they know if they're wrong? What?
How do we know if they're the wrong people to show it to?
That's for you to work out. I can't tell you. You need to be smart about who you talk and share your information to. Spies
Like
could
a
be
secret
everywhere.
puzzle?
Spies could be in this room right now. It's about trusting people.
Sounds religious. Sounds like
Some
a
religion, some paths. There's no. It looks like you have a cleric here that shows his own religion. Or
Don't
part
He's
of
just really
religion.
into candles.
I do like
We don't
candles.
know why. Like, we just still don't know.
Assume that he is really into candles. You know what I mean?
Just let him have his candles, guys. It's fine. It's just
we'll
wait.
let him have them.
Let him have it.
Fine.
Commander, what's on the cards? How can we help you? How can we?
Have you heard of the dwarf town of Mildur? It's just
Right.
north of us on the other side of the mountain.
Absolutely.
Dwarves known for their mining and supplying a lot of the minerals around North Slajek and to our kingdom. We use it for a lot for the battling and weapon creation. I believe there's spies there. They've been feeding information. If you can find those spies, I reward you handsomely. In riches or in weaponry or magic. I have that power. You just tell me what you need and I will give it if you can help me with deleting those spies from our ranks.
I'd like
Oh.
to whisper to Flokel. Flokel. I don't think it's a religion. I think it's a cult.
All religions are cults. No. It depends on the number of followers.
Alright,
You need
cool.
to seek a lizard man called Umberoth.
Ooh.
He is my eyes and ears over there.
Is he cute?
Umbra?
If you're into lizards.
I'm not picky. Just depends if they're hot.
What was the town called again? Sorry.
Mildor.
Mildo.
Kind of lizard man.
Yeah.
I also
Or is it
hear
just
the elves in
Is there-
Iverska are struggling with
Oh my god.
beasts. They're going rampant and wild. There's been notices of disturbance in the forests around Iverska. If you can help the elves there, I'm sure they would be very helpful. We've sent a few smaller brigades of men, but they have not returned.
Are there many lizard men in Mildor?
Not many, but let's say Umberoth has a way of blending in.
You chameleon man?
Way to spoil the surprise for later.
He has his spells just like each one of you.
Alright. So if you're gonna put a difficulty level, let's say, out of 10 on these missions, which one is harder?
I think we should slay all the beasts.
I was thinking that too, but then maybe Lizard Man, yeah, was Lizard Man easier or does he have something up his sleeve?
Well, we don't know what evil is causing the beast to run wild, so that's quite unknown. It could be a large bear, or it could be much worse. And I mean,
Bigger bear.
the spies, it comes down to your ability to work with crowds and identify who is evil and who is not, or who's working against us. I guess if you stab the wrong guy, you can make the wrong enemies.
And then we stab all of them.
I'm willing to stab the wrong guy and just see how it goes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Alright,
Live
we're
on the
killing the
edge,
beast.
my friends. Live on the edge.
I think Zoloff said beasts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
looks
Yes.
like this is a good idea.
Do we need
Fine.
to
I'm
tell
getting
you before we head out?
flashbacks of waking up in a bush to. Yeah, no, we're not doing that again.
You need to work out that PTSD
No,
Yeah.
by
wow.
murdering other things.
It's not post anything. It's current. Anyway,
Cool. Can we do that for you then?
I would be.
Before we
much
go,
obliged.
can I soak in a bath?
Yeah,
Yes.
can we like check
There
in
are-
with the healers?
There are quarters for you. We've organized 3 rooms to share amongst. They will have a bath,
Three.
food, and also there is a maid running around and she will help you. And he kind of claps his
Ooh,
hands.
she's running
Yeah,
around.
comes
is
in.
she?
Days?
Love it when
Let's
they
go and
run
catch
around,
her.
giggling, I assume,
In those little skirts?
dusting ineffectively.
Tanya is her name. She is
That's a hot name.
Tanya is
She
100.
listens to.
How big, Jack? Say when.
Tanya Kevavdiritunu is 193 years old.
Ah.
She has extremely
Oh, yeah.
long braided white hair with green eyes.
Ooh.
I hope
She is-
she's an elf, otherwise she's going to be
She's an
haggard.
elf. A soft white skin. She is 4.5 feet tall. Skinny build.
Why is he telling us this?
Is
So
she or is she a halfling?
I'm just telling you to ask you. I'm sorry I'm using the same voice today for my elf. I don't really have a commanding elf voice for you. I'm just using my natural, sexy man voice that I naturally have to tell you.
Radio
Commander.
voice.
Yeah, thank you. And she comes out. Yes,
Cool,
master. Would you please get the bedrooms ready for the people? Yes, this way, please. And she
We're
kinda
not ready
just-
already?
Wait, which one was that?
The maid.
Kanye.
Tanya.
Oh, yay.
If
I
you-
love that.
If anyone would like to, where the rooms are, I'm happy to show you. Otherwise, when you finish your meal, just tell me. And she kind of like walks.
I'd
back
like
in the
you to
room.
show me a room.
Please, this way. And she kind of like
Flakel, come on.
kind of takes those two away and takes them down to their bedroom and walks it in. If you need anything, please let me know. You may. Here's your bed. There. Would you like a bath? I can run the water for you.
Yes, please. Yes, the bath would be great.
No worries. And she like goes in and there's a nice big open area with a light. Open bed. This is like quite expensive for the commandering.
Ooh.
Where's the taxes money going? This is where it's going, kind of feel. And you see this well-much bed. There's a bit of free fruit sitting on the bench next to you. There's a small bathroom area, and she starts to run a hot bath for you. I hope the temperature's alright. Please just, if you need anything, ring this bell. And she puts a bell on the side of the table. Thank you. And like goes to step out.
I put a paw on her shoulder.
Oh,
A bit like,
Oh.
Tanya, you're doing a wonderful job.
Oh.
And I hope you have a wonderful day.
Oh, thank you. Much appreciate. She goes like bright red and kind of like skips out a bit.
Is your first elf, Snow?
Yeah.
Hmm.
She was cute.
Very timid for someone who's 192.
Is that young? Would you say she's an elf? Is that young for elf, or is that
Oh, yeah.
normal? Is that middle?
Slow to elf
I just assumed she
Sort
was.
of middle-aged.
Is it middle?
I think it's like adolescent. Like
Oh, is it?
Hitting on us,
Isn't
no.
Elves live between
I'm-
250 to, well, this is 250, 100 to 270 years. So,
Whoa.
So middle.
I want
Oh,
to
maybe
curl
I
up on the
dropped
bed and take a recovery nap.
I'm gonna take a recovery nap in the bath.
Alright, the rest of you are sitting there with Olivia currently sitting down, still eating, finishing his drink. Alright, if you guys need anything else, please let me know. The quarters are yours. I wish you good well, and tomorrow your steeds will be taken care of, and you will be free to do what you like. The grounds are yours. The guards will escort you back out. But tonight, please enjoy rest and good luck on your adventures.
I'll partake and rest.
Long
Yeah.
rest.
Thank you,
Long rest.
Commander.
The big orc that was sitting there kind of like pushes the table a bit as he stands up and kind of like grunts and like walks away. And then, yeah.
Should
I'd
we
like
have
to
someone on
stop
lookout
one of
just
them
in
if I
case they
could.
murder us, or are we all good?
You're
They're gonna
sleeping.
murder us. They need us.
You two are
Okay.
sleeping. You're in
Yeah.
bed.
I'm sleep talking. I'm in the bath.
Hey, well, what'd you say? You want to stop one?
I want to stop one of them. The orc.
The big orc.
The second in command.
Orbul.
Yeah.
He kind of stops and turns around. He stares at you.
Hi. My name is Abel. What's your name?
Orbul.
Okay. What do you do here?
fight.
Perfect. I was wondering, before we head out in the morning, is there anywhere I can just train dummies, anything like that?
Yes. There is a grounds you may go train.
Can you show me?
5 a.m. Meet here. Don't be late.
Okay.
And he kind of like
Thank you.
turns around and walks back.
Okay. I'll just go. I'll sit and I'll eat whatever food is left on the table.
Plenty. Like this is.
What time
You're,
is it?
you're picturing like a large dining table, like like maybe 30 seats, and it would have been like you just awkwardly picking seats throughout. So there's plenty of food, overpopulated. Like
It is 4 a.m.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What time is it? Is it
I think it'd
nighttime
be
or is it-
7 p.m. I think nighttime.
God, we're going to bed early.
Yeah,
is
I
there
mean, you
Every
did it
day.
battle.
Is there anybody else at the table?
I think everyone left unless Zoloft or.
No, but just like.
The whole feast is over. Everyone's gone to bed at 7.
I think that the maid, a couple of like the maids, you would see Tanya should be around, starting to clean up some of the mess, and otherwise that's it.
Yeah, if it's just her, I'll flag her down.
Flag me down.
Tanya, can I
Yes,
have a word?
of course. How may I help you, sir?
I was just was wondering about Vidriel. That's his name, right? The commander, Vidriel.
Yes, Vidriel. That's his name.
I was just wondering, what do you know about him exactly? I mean, does he unwillingly conscript people often? Like, have you heard of this happening before? Them holding tournaments and then the winners are just automatically conscripted?
I don't know much of the way things run here. I just kind of do the inside and work here compared to throughout. But
Yeah, but
not
I'm
many.
I'm sure you've been in this situation before. Like, this seems like a pretty well polished event. It seems like he's done this before, and I'm sure you would be the one to host these events.
Well, we do host some, and I have met some wondrous travelers, but I never get to see them again.
So you've never met anybody who's won one of these tournaments come back.
No. Not
Okay.
to say they died. I just hope that they've never needed to come back to the training grounds. Not they
And
passed
Vidriel's
away.
okay with that? Vidriel, he doesn't mind if people go and then never
Oh.
check back in. It doesn't seem like a commander.
I think he has a lot that has happened, and he's just trying to create something to support him to make change. I don't think he's done a lot, and I think it's a lot of responsibility for one elf, and if I can help the way I can, maybe travelers like yourself will even may put in shitty times can help the people that can't fight.
And you believe that he's trying to do that? You believe he's good and he's trying to help?
I believe he is. I have to believe he is.
Inside check, just to be sure.
He's actually a lizard.
And
He's here, the chameleon.
My name is Umbra, and you've passed my check.
You fool.
No, you think her sense is genuine. She feels that she has some sort of debt owed to him, and that she believes that the time she's spent with people is genuine in helping them.
I mean, please sit down. Have some food. I'm not sure. whether
No. I couldn't sit. I got a lot to do.
I would love to know more. But if you've got okay. If you've got things to do, then that's okay. I was wondering how you ended up here and why you're so smitten with Vidriel.
Well, when when I was little, I lost my parents, and Oliver, when he wasn't didn't have his scars and wasn't a commander, he was just a soldier, and he took me in. He gave me a place to work, and I watched him go to battle and come home and make change, and slowly through the ranks he is today, and I owe a lot to him, and I hope that that the elf that took me in is the elf that is doing the right thing now. He may be abrupt and crazy ideas of tournaments to pick adventurers, but I think he's doing it for the right reasons, and I hope I'm doing the right thing too.
Very noble what you're doing here. I think I want to follow the same path. I just want to help people, and if you think that he's genuine and really wants to make a change, then I think we may come back if we make it back.
You have a good heart, and I can sense that by just your aura. And it's so hard in these times to trust people. And I hope that trusting people won't get you hurt and you won't give up. Because I know, with all the spies and there's so much death that has damaged a lot of us, that one day we'll be free of it, and people like you can stand up. And I mean, you can fight. I can cook and clean.
Very honorable traits.
Thank you. I haven't got the ability or courage to stand up like you, so I just hope the best for you and your travelers. Even the cute little cat, she's quite pretty.
Yeah, she's a handful. A good person, though, I think.
I hope so.
And thanks for saying that I have a good heart. I don't think so. I've done some bad things, and I'll tell you a little secret. I've actually been in jail for quite a long time. So I don't think I'm good. I'm on my way, but
I can't see. She kind of like sits down and puts her hand out in front of you on the table, like gesturing to hold your hand, if you want to put your hand in it or not.
Yeah, I'll take it.
She holds your hand. These hands seem worn, and these hands seem tired. And for someone who looks so young, I don't see how you could be in jail for the wrong reasons. Our paths lead us on different directions, and I think sometimes maybe, what are we fighting for and who's right, and is going to war against them the right answer? But like I said, you've got this aura about you that I feel, this sense of, I don't know, a divine energy. I can't, it's silly, but I just feel a kind of warmth when I touch your hand, and I hope that you'll just keep, believing in yourself.
You're very insightful for one who goes unnoticed by a lot of people, I think. Thank you.
She's kind of like, is like lost for a second holding your hand and kind of like, anyway, look,
yeah,
if you need anything, you let me know.
Of course.
And,
yeah.
I'll better go check on the others and stuff. And she kind of.
Please do. I'm gonna finish eating. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you around.
Bye, Abel. And she kind of like walks up.
Tanya, I forgot your name. Shit.
Kanye.
Like Kanye.
You don't. Yes, exactly. You don't deserve her.
Thank you for complimenting me. What's your name again?
One conversation in, and Abel's already negging Tanya.
But doesn't remember her name.
Yeah,
The next morning. Good
whoever
morning,
you
Abel.
are.
Who are you?
Clearly, my acting is not good enough for a beautiful elf. Okay, I'm
No,
trying
Abel said
here.
that.
Thank you,
Abel didn't
Tanya.
say that. Callum said that. Callum forgot. Abel knew it was time.
All right, Abel, what are you doing?
Just having some food and then going to bed.
All right, does anybody else want to do anything before I say lights out and rest up and start a new day while they're in their rooms or?
Just want to wander around the camp and see how
Sneaky,
people look at me.
sneaky.
What do you mean by
What?
wander around the camp?
Like through the barracks, just before like everyone's like going to sleep. So I'm
like
not with the group.
like you want to because you're in like kind of in a building now, like the head like stay of the building. You want to leave the building and walk the grounds.
Is there,
Are you trying
if
to
there's like a garden or something around the building? Guess
Okay.
probably not a garden, but like in proximity, just go for a wander. Like a
Are you
quick one.
trying to see if people respect you or how they treat you because you're, human-y?
Just see, because obviously
We'll say
the
you
leader had a
you
strong
could-
response.
You can walk back into the hole. There are guards at both entrances, so you could walk out, back down the corridor, back into the dining hall where you'd see Tanya is walking back and forth, still cleaning. You could walk back at the main entrance. There are two guards there, and try and ask or whatever you want to do here.
Yeah, I might approach a couple of just guards and find out
Okay.
if they know about was it Elviria?
Alluvia.
Alluvia?
Alluvia. Alright, the
All I
guards.
know is there's like an A, an L, and
It's
a
Eluvir. Alluvia. Yeah, I can't remember.
Olivera.
Can we that
Aloe vera.
That's all I've got in my head. Good for it.
I'm not
Burns.
saying names well today. Anyway,
No, that's all good.
Uh,
I'll
two guards there. So there's two guards in there. You approach. Evening.
I kinda
He's
just-
like, where are you headed? How can we help you?
I'm just going for a wander. Just enjoy the night air. How's
I wouldn't say if you're gonna make out, make sure not to leave kind of the grounds of this encampment. This building itself, outside or in the gardens, you may wander. Past that, there'll be guards on watch, and I'd probably say wandering out at this time may just be careful.
Is that the sort of sentiment for most around here?
I think more, we're pretty strict rules here, and there's a lot of stuff that may or may not want to be revealed, and you walking freely around is more disruption. I wouldn't say anything threat that you're going to get injured. I would just say you may get questioned and asked while you're walking around at this hour.
It's pretty.
They're looking for
typical
spies.
for a military base. Just that's all good. What's it like serving under Alluvia?
He is our commander. He has defended in many battles, and he has great stories about him. I'm glad to serve him.
Oh, that's good. It's always good to have a leader you can follow.
I hope so too.
Is there any particular stories that stand out? I'm just trying to riff with the guards. I'm not trying to like interrogate them. Kind of like if they're standing watching, sort of keeping an eye out.
The other guy next to him is like, I've heard many good stories of Olivia. There was the time he slayed 100 men with his pinky toe. Great story.
Yeah, right.
He's a wondrous leader, and I think that he has struck the fear of many enemies. And I think that battle, where he was left nothing but his bare feet and a dream, he succeeded and saved the people.
And I'll try to allude to like, are there any stories that are like kind of horrific, like
War
lesser
crime.
stories that would maybe drive him in certain directions? Trying to determine if they know why he's very much against humans.
Not all stories of Illyria have been great and grand. I don't know any of stories of massacres or great defeats. I think just great battles where he has succeeded. I haven't heard of many of challenging. I mean, who comes to cross his path have never told another tale.
Do I get the sense that he's either lying to me or actually doesn't know?
Roll an insight check.
Oh, that was almost great. 16.
So good.
This guard is dumb and in love, and can believe his commander has done no wrong. He's quite brainwashed in the sense of he really doesn't know. He's even though he's a guard of this town, he's more of a muscle than.
He's like indoctrinated under the leader. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll just
History is written by the victors.
Say, oh, thank you for the tales. I'll see you shortly when I return, and I'll go for a wander.
Be safe.
Just to make it look like there was a cover for me talking to them.
Alright, you wander around. It's quite peaceful at night. You can see like the small...
my quarterstaff as well, just trying to play it up that I'm not as strong as I am.
With some glowing magic to be like, look at the human with magic! He's running around alone! Like,
As in, just with the staff, just kind of like a little bit of a limp.
Yeah, fine. You pass coming guards doing rounds and walking around, but in the gardens it's quite nice. A few fruit trees are growing around here. Looks like a lot of stuff that was used for dinner. This is where it's grown. A few like more of the delicacies, and yeah, just a quiet walk.
Oh, thanks.
Cool. Yeah. Anybody have anything else before we go to sleep? All right. Well, you all have a wonderful long rest if you haven't already from battle, and you have a quiet night's sleep. It is quite comfy in the silken sheets, and you have a quite great sleep, quite peaceful. You awake to the morning.
I'll make sure I get up at 5 as well.
Great. I will do something separate for you then. So as you awake, yes, go on.
No, you go.
As you awake early, you head out, and we'll meet out in the training grounds. Looking, you see, as Tanya's there early already setting up breakfast for everybody, and she kind of like, morning, Abel, and kind of like puts down some food. Make sure to grab some food before you go out in training with Obel. You'll need it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll just grab a piece of whatever from your table.
Snow, what would you like?
I want to retroactively say that I was disappointed waking up without having a dream.
Oh, without having us floating in the air, I read dream.
And then I continued on with my morning.
Snow, I feel like Abel's been cutting your lunch or your breakfast in this situation.
Tanya is her own person. She can make her own choices, and I don't need to be involved in that.
I don't know. I feel like she'd feel different if there were.
That bitch is 193.
That's true. You're like 6.
Is that even the age of consent for an elf? I'm not going to Google that, but you know.
She's 2/3 of the way through her life. Probably not old enough to consent yet.
I was just looking at the thing. It says they live up to 700 years.
Yeah, that's what I read. So I was like, that is barely a 20-year-old.
No, you're right. I'm pretty sure it's a long time, yeah.
So she's a child
no
slave.
6, so like, you know. Wait, how old are you, Snow? Can I ask you that?
Yeah, no, I'm like in like a human time span, I'm like 17, 18, like 16 to 20.
Okay.
Like adolescence, but like adult, but not a girl, not yet a woman.
So yeah, okay.
Still
As long as we
fine,
can
that's
still
the
keep
world.
drinking together, and I don't have to save you from anyone.
No, that's fine. I can look it up specifically for you if you like.
I'm 2,
I've gone-
but I mean, like, it's fine.
I've gone with 12 because we don't live like a long time.
That's why you're living hard, not long. Speaking of, double bacon for breakfast.
Ooh.
Mm,
Cool.
that was a great 12 hours of sleep, we just 10 hours.
Aren't you still bludgeoned from the Yeti? Also, have we divvied out like the goods?
I
Do
took
we
my
wanna-
gold.
I took my gold, but
Did everyone get their 100?
100.
We got an
Yeah,
extra
the other-
250.
50.
yeah, for the
Oh, yeah.
for the death thing.
Oh, so we got an extra 50 each.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yeah, it's good.
no,
oh,
do you
goddamn.
use rapiers?
It's certainly for you, I think.
Finesse or strength?
Yeah, it's the best one weapon you can have for. It's only you can't dual wield it.
It's
yeah,
a
but I've got
fencing
double
sword.
swords.
That's a rapier.
Snow's gone.
So I go up to the window and I lean on it casually. I don't know why I'm doing it in the frog pose. Leaning on it casually, I'm looking out. Eating my a breakfast burrito. Like, hey Snow, come check out this dog. Training early.
Should we go throw things at him?
Yeah, let's.
I want to grab a bunch of eggs.
Yesterday's eggs.
Okay, so
Let's get some candles from the table and throw
Throw
them
the
on
garbage.
Wait, you drop something.
Wow.
I just want
Great
Abel's
team.
you see,
at level 20 to just be one of those huge candles you get in a church.
Just eats me to death.
Guys, leave Abel alone. Jeez, he's just
Oh,
trying to
good morning, Zola.
better himself.
Oh, you
so
doing well.
Abel, as you head out to the morn, you see is like that frontal area where you walked in. Off to the side, there's a small training ground or a small area where some of the guys and guards spar, and there you see Umberoth. Sorry, you see Obel, and he's quite large, and there's 4 guards around him with his sword, and they kind of charge at him. He just like with one blow, like punches down one of the guards and swings his axe and knocks 2 guys away. And the last guy comes and like takes a swing at the sword and actually like hits into his skin, and the blade like goes into his back, and it just gets stuck, and the guy's trying to pull it out, and he kind of clenches his muscle into the sword, which gets stuck, turns around and just like pummels the guy into the ground, and like just lets go, and the sword clatters down. He's like,
He's
As I see
holding the
that-
sword in. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
As I see
wonder what
that,
his gutters are like.
I'll have clocked it, and then I'll just kind of like, and I'll just turn around and kind of start walking back slowly, and hopefully he doesn't.
That's when I
notice.
throw an egg.
yeah,
And you miss, and you hit
Ah.
the massive orc.
he, you see as you turn your back, you see a small hand axe fly past you and hit like the wood next to you. And he's like, you said you want to train. We shall train. Let's go, puny man.
Okay.
Grab your sword.
Okay.
I'm going to charge at you. You try and block it. Here we go. And he kind of like
Okay.
doof doof doof, and he charges it with a big swing of his axe.
Jump out the way.
What's your AC?
What'd you roll?
Well, I'm gonna calculate in a second. I'll tell you.
I'd like to think that I'd like to think that I chickened out, dropped my sword, and just like dived to the side.
I'm really glad that we all rested to full health so that you could, at the first crack of light, ruin your health bar again. Just like.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that it would be an overnight one and not an early morning one. But...
I do not want to long rest again.
Just like the one.
Oh, where's the guy I'm looking for? I should have prepared. Apologies.
I'm just on the ground.
Hey Zoloft, I think Abel's about to die. Oh, look, check this out.
Where are the red guys?
What do you mean?
I
He's
think he's
gonna
about to die. You know that orc with like the 12 pack?
We just woke with the gutters. We just woke up.
The gutters for days? Yeah, he's about
Yeah.
to just. Abel's
Why?
about to end up in the gutter, and not in the way that.
Why? What? And I rush over
He's
to
gonna
the,
enter the cum gutters.
to the window.
Natural 20.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Really hits.
People's dead.
Also, sorry for saying that. Now you have to edit it.
So are you throwing your weapon down?
Yeah, I would assume, like, if he
Yeah,
was
thanks for
driving-
the editing, guys. I get to do. I appreciate it.
Yum.
Uh,
I've just chickened out and just like, yeah.
That's my boy.
But if you hit, then I don't jump out of it.
You take 14 points of damage
Oh my
as the axe like
God, it
slashes
was
straight into your body, and you're on the ground at this point. He like pulls the axe out and he's like, "Pick up your weapon. How can you block by jumping out of the way?"
No, thank you. I think I'm done.
And he's like, "Healer, I need you to heal him now." And the guy on the side runs out and comes out and heals you.
Sent it limbo.
Pick up your weapon. Try again. This time, don't let go. And he walks a few paces
Gonna make
out.
you keep going.
Are you gonna pick up the weapon, or are you gonna try and plead?
Yeah, I guess I'll, yeah. Pick it up.
Here we go. He charges you again. Only 8 this time. So as he swings your axe, you put up and you get your is it greatsword you're using at the moment?
It is a great sword.
Yeah, and you get your greatsword and you kind of clash, and he's now
Longsword.
he's your longsword and you kind of clash. You go, right now, quick decision. Are you gonna beat me with strength, or are you gonna dodge and take a strike?
What would you like me to do?
All right, strength roll.
Such a sub.
No, Mr. Prost. I expect you to die.
13.
All right, I win. He kind of like knocks out your sword and takes a swing at you. That's 16 points of damage this time, and he cuts across your body.
Oh dear.
You dead?
No, I'm still good.
He throws his sword down. I think I need a smaller weapon. And he pulls out a small dagger. Right, I'm gonna stab you with this dagger. You try and block it. Medic! And the guy comes out again, and he's like, 2 medics come out this side and kind of like control the bleeding and pal you up. Right, focus. Getting hit hurts. Here we go.
Yeah, it really
And he
does.
like charges you again. He goes lunging stab towards you.
And I'll try and like pirouette out the way.
This one is 16 to hit.
That's my DC.
What's your dodge? Do a dodge action for me, or roll for dodge. Just roll a d20,
Sure.
just for the story.
16.
Okay. We'll say you dodge out of the way. He lunges and you dodge. Grabs his side. He's like, and he kind of like lunging forward as you dodge to the left. Kind of his eyes are looking straight at you, and he, good move. And he turns back. He says,
Thank you.
"You need more confidence in self. You need lots of training. Practice every day. Pick a smaller weapon. Big weapon not good for you. You need to be nimble. You need to be practiced. Every day. Swing sword
As he's
100
saying that,
times."
I'll take a swing.
Okay.
Dog.
Roll a D to hit.
Fuck, natural 1.
As you swing, you like fumble your sword and drop it. You must bring shame to your team. And he kind of like, here,
We're up
take
at the window like,
take my weapon.
Yeah.
And he like gets his
Holding
hand out.
eggs.
He puts his hand out and he kind of like gets your hand and like shoves it in. Stab me. Stab me.
You can do it.
Stab me. And he kind of grabs your arm and like shoves the blade into your stomach and blood starts pouring out. And he's like, I feel nothing. And like rips out the dagger. Train harder. Protect people you care about. And he's like, medic. And guy comes over and like just heals his wound and he goes back to, guards, let's go again. And he comes the 4 guards up to battle him.
One quick question. How do I train? What do I do? Can you give me some exercises?
He like, as he's like going to fight, he yells back, Swing sword. Swing sword. 100 times every morning. Break rock.
Okay.
Smaller weapon.
You have to get a bloody whetstone. To blunt all our fucking swords.
I don't know if I can give any advancements of like +1 to strength or something, or you can have +2 health points. Can you change your max HP at all or something?
I have no idea. I
Yeah,
doubt it.
if you select your HP, there should be an adjuster.
Oh, override max HP. You're giving me 2 extra hit points?
Yep.
Ah, I wish I trained with you in the morning.
I think that was fun.
Just like, yeah. Is that just like a bonus 2 points, or is that so if your health was 17, now your health is always 19?
Yeah.
Or is it just like a bonus 2 for
Always
until they're
19.
gone?
No.
Max.
Okay.
A reward for creating good content and having fun with your character.
There you go.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just... did I get healed for that last...
Yep.
Okay, cool. I was going to say I limp back. Okay.
That's the prize.
I'll just walk back, dragging my sword behind me. And I'll just wait in the kitchen, the downstairs, until everybody's up.
I'd like
Singing the
to
breakfast
walk up to
burrito.
Abel. And I just want to say I'm sorry for throwing eggs at you. I would do it again, but I do understand that you didn't need the extra pressure.
Yeah.
And you were great.
You do need the extra protein after your hard work, and I hand you a breakfast burrito.
Oh, I've already eaten. Thank you, though.
Take the burrito.
Okay.
It's covered in him. Don't eat it.
I'm not secreting.
It's like slimy bread.
He's just running the omelette stand for the base.
protein.
Are we
Michael,
good to go?
Michael, have you marinated today? Have you done your thing?
Oh, I marinated all night, Zolot. I tell you what, I have never been this wrinkly.
Jesus Christ. Alright, before we go, guys, as the self-appointed leader of the party, but before we go, Snow, do you want that rapier sword? Probably do really well for you.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I'm
No, I
pretty
like
good.
having my 2 stabbies. Stabby!
Okay, I'll have it then. What else is there? Who wants the
bead and the horn.
Yeah, who wants the horn? Who wants the dog whistle?
I
Does it
guess
work
I
on
might be able
tabaxis?
to use the horn to soak in mud.
Pardon?
No,
The
I
bead.
was confused.
Either is fine.
You mean the bead? The horn.
I'm
It
gonna fill the
summons
horn
animals.
up with
What do you
mud,
mean?
And then put the bead in it.
Just like
Put
a-
us in there.
Is there a
Does
mud
anyone have a
beast
problem with that?
that I'm not familiar with?
What does the horn do
Oh,
again?
no,
It's,
no.
like
It's a dog
silent
whistle. It's
alarm,
an animal
right?
whistle.
You can assign it to one thing that's 7 feet away, like a beast if you're choosing, and,
And-
only it gets alerted.
Oh,
Is the
I'm-
bead reusable? Or is it a once-off?
Didn't you write it down when I told you?
I did, I just
Didn't
wrote
you
most
write it
bead
down?
makes water.
I think-
Sander, can you
Didn't
have...
write its name down?
I thought most
So you could Google
bead.
it? Boyd,
of
Boyd,
refreshment.
bead of refreshment.
I think maybe Flocal could have the bead and Sunder could
Yeah.
have the horn, maybe?
Sander, you have the horn because you've got the bird friend, and also maybe it works on tabaxis, so when Snow's a little bit chatty.
Works
you
on
can kind of-
everyone?
No, it's a one-time use. It's
You're
like
racist.
once the bead's in the liquid, it turns it into water. Cold drinking
But then
water.
the bead goes away.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll hold on to the bead.
That's really good for like just in a tight pinch. When you're
What
like
was
in the
the
middle of a
rapier?
volcano.
What was the rapier called again? Sorry. Its name.
Moon.
It's a moon.
It's the moon touched.
Boom.
See? See, Jack? See?
I think it glows as well.
Point out more of my
It does.
adventurers who don't take notes while I talk. Thank you.
Who's Jack?
Hey, I'm taking notes as well.
I'm using the notes in the actual app.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
All right.
Ooh,
I use a pen and paper.
I can't ride that fast.
Yeah, I just try to remember stuff and then write it down later.
later, yeah.
All right.
Great.
So we're all sitting at the table eating breakfast.
Yep.
Yep.
Divvying up loot.
Enjoying it.
Yeah, should we hit the road?
Where do we leave our
I think we
horses?
should.
Did we get the maid to feed them?
Yeah, they
I've
said that
just
they would
assumed.
take care of them.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
We paid
Tanya
someone
knows
look
how to
after
do
them.
her job.
You gonna leave Tanya a letter, Abel? No.
You don't know that I spoke to it.
I saw you speaking to her when we walked into the kitchen this morning.
You yelled her
She was
name
like,
in your sleep a
Good
lot.
morning, Abel.
Let's go.
Wow. Cold.
As you guys head out, Abel, Abel,
Yes.
and
What's her name, Abel?
I have something for you. I think it should help you on your travels. Well,
Oh, thank you, Tanya.
she
The rapier?
she hands over a small.
I'm not gonna rape her, no.
That's
Continue,
rude.
Tanya.
She hands over a small necklace with the shape of a moon on it, like a half crescent moon.
This is beautiful. Thank you.
If you ever get into a dark situation, it's supposed to shine light. And, I've never seen it work, but maybe your aura might kick in and help it.
Ever to the guy with a bunch of candles?
What a fun way to rough Lord of the Rings.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank
Uh,
you
don't
by
listen
name,
to-
Abel. Thank you by
Don't
name.
listen. Don't listen to any of them, Tanya. Just thank you. Thank you so much.
He couldn't hear me.
See, good luck, everybody. Good luck, Snow.
Thanks, Tanya.
Bye, Tanya.
Tanya.
Tanya,
Girl.
you did that on purpose.
Is that something in particular, Jack? Or
No,
no? Cool.
just put
Alright.
moon necklace.
So in this, Jack, I remember from last time, you said this camp is just a camp, like just a barracks. There's no shops or armory.
Yep.
stuff.
So you'll be escorted back to the grounds outside on the other side of the open area, more where your horses were, and back through like the main barracks area and Thinkham into the where more the common military is, and giving back your horses, and you're sent on your way. So you're all standing out there now with your horses, ready to decide what you're going to do next.
Okay, are we heading to the forest? Or are we gonna go
East.
We are going to. I'm probably gonna. I've probably said the wrong thing. Ivascard. No.
Don't say
What is
anything,
the
guys.
place? Ivascard?
I wrote down.
Isengard?
No.
Oh, yeah, I wrote down
Wrong law.
Everscar.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm getting really confused
Yes.
with the
If you go and you can bring up the map. I have the map. You can go look at the map.
It's
Eh,
Everesco.
Yeah, Everesca.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's head there.
Yeah.
Everesco.
I'm just pointing around the group. Just Everesca, Everesca, Everesca,
Yeah.
Everesca.
I've
Yeah.
written it
have,
down
yes.
phonetically.
Yeah, Everscar. Let's go.
You gonna go to Everesca? Fine. So you guys
Ron
Yeah.
says it's the dragon.
travel away. You see some of the guards give you like a cheer and a wave on the way out, and some people like acknowledge you on your journeys. Just before you leave, you see as a guard shout out, "Wait, hold on!" And he comes over and he's got a cage and a bird. I was told to give you this before your travel. This bird here is one of our messenger birds. If you ever need to send word, you just send a message and we'll home back to us. Here you go. And he kind of like attaches the cage to one of the horses, and there's a crow in there. You need to feed it once a day, and this whistle, if it wants to fly around, it will come back to you. He gives you the whistle and the crow.
So many whistles all of a sudden.
Who did he give the whistle to?
You, Abel.
Yeah, I'll just chuck it to.
I think the rest would have ignored you.
I'll chuck it to Zoloff. You hold on to that.
Nice catch.
All right.
Dropped it. I'm just
Oh, that's so
pretending to be cool.
cool.
Adventure begins and we travel again. Back on the nice calm road with our horses. Everybody ride an animal check for me. Tell me how our horse ride is going.
Yeah.
Animal handling.
Animal handling.
14.
22. I'm having the ride of my life.
11.
17.
Nat 20.
Hey.
Ooh.
Zolov and his horse is quite chummy and like good friends, and he's kind of like, as he's riding along, and the horse is just like kind of in a bit of a strut that like makes its way, and it's just like calmly passing, and Zolov quite easily leading the pack with his horse, and the rest of you find it quite right. No one's really losing their balance or off track. The horses seem more kind towards you and more friendly. They look well groomed. They've been looked after while you've been in before, and you travel past down the roads. You're heading past Bewald and heading past the mountains. At every roll, it's a quiet ride at the moment. Most of the military head towards the harbour. You take your fork on the road, which, as you can see to the left, was the ruins of Rakdal in the distance, and you pass the ruins and head past the mountaintops, close into a familiar place of Bewald, where again, no fires in the skies of destruction, but you can see as the some ships are in the harbour in the distance, which makes sure that there's stuff coming to help and rebuild the town of Bewald. It's a hug mug. You do not see hug. You don't see hug mug on the road. Just you chilling through. There are a few caravans and travellers of moving in and out, but it's quite an easy ride through the farmlands of Slijek. And we find ourselves getting closer. What is it, a day and a half travel? You guys travel for a day quite calmly and make your first little encampment just in a familiar spot with the large rock that you camped last time in a safe area that you found and pull to the side. And take rest for the night. Does anyone do anything? We won't make it a big rest, but does anyone want to do anything before we go to the next day?
I'll stay up and around.
Does that mean if I cast a spell, I'll get a refreshment tomorrow?
Yeah.
Fresh slot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would like to dismount and stroke Squash's neck a little bit. And I would like to cast... because I feel bad about this. I would like to cast Speak with Animals on my horse.
Okay.
Aw.
And you cast it? Oh, where are you?
Hey! Hey! And I'm just patting it. I'm like, how are you?
Looking forward to
Sure you want
this.
to hear the answer?
Yeah, hold on.
Come on, Jack.
Everyone's watching raptly. Can we understand? Or is that
Hey,
smart?
how are you? I'm quite great. It's a beautiful day for a ride.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. I'm so happy that you're enjoying yourself. I just wanted to have a super quick chat.
Yes.
Because it occurs to me that I basically enslaved you. And I just wanted to check in and make sure it was okay, that you're
It
okay.
is
and, like,
totally okay. I love it. I'm
Can I-
all about, just
Okay,
being
brilliant.
enslaved. I love it.
I don't know if I know that attitude is
No attitude. I like having someone taking care of me, and you're so soft. I mean, it just
Cool.
warms me up.
Well, yeah, so like I decided to call you Squash, but I just want to check in and see if you had a preferred name or if you're happy to stick with that.
I mean, my name is Elizabeth, but I will take.
Oh, I love that.
Squash,
No, we can
so-
go with Elizabeth.
Oh, that's quite kind. Thank you.
Absolutely. That's just wanted to check in and yeah, let's keep being pals. All right, you have a good rest, Pat.
You have a good rest. If you ever need anything, a ride here or there, you just let me know.
Will do.
What a wholesome conversation.
Oh,
I
I've
felt
never
so
heard- I've never heard
bad.
Snow speak horse before. That was impressive.
Yeah. Is she okay?
None of us know that the horse actually spoke back. So we just think that Snow was just having this one-sided conversation with their
Yeah.
horse.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Cool.
I have to make note of that now.
Mm.
The voice.
Elizabeth, of course.
Elizabeth, very.
Soft Southern American.
Mm.
No idea. Horse was American.
That
I
one
just read it
was
as,
that. I mean, so pick a voice that probably won't be used in this campaign, except for this one time. Now, continuing through the story of Snow's like, "Can I speak to the horse? Because that's going to be great." It's-
Howdy.
Do you know what time it is? It's gossip time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Did you see what Zoe's hosted today?
Abel's horse is a slut.
Who comes their main line?
All right. Does anyone else have any fun impressions that they'd like me to do before we get to bed and cast spells to certain
I'm
animals?
to do Augustus, but I don't know.
Augustus.
I just start speaking to
Tomorrow.
Snow's horse.
To have that spell.
Great. Everybody, everybody level 3 is going to be like, I'd like to speak with animals and.
Ruin Jack.
This one use.
Yeah.
Be a squirrel on the side of the road.
Yes, exactly. Right. Anyone else want to do anything before bed?
Sitting around the campfire.
All good.
All right,
I'm
we say
gonna
to.
jump up into a tree.
I'll
Last
stay
time
stay on
something
first
bad
one.
happened.
Also, we'll have no watches because we've already done this kind of stuff. I think it's fun to
I'll
enjoy a
leave.
travel, but you can watch for the story. Good luck.
Again for the story, as Zoloft is staying up on first watch, I would also like to stay on watch.
Well, you may have a watch, and I'll roll a die, and you may roll a die. Most people are sleeping now. You two are on first watch. If you two would like to roll 2 perception checks.
Ooh. Why
18.
can I never find perception? 18.
You both say 18.
Yeah.
Pretty quiet night. You see some cattle moving and a couple of rangers moving some cattle through some of the farms, but nothing seems mysterious or dodgy or evil. Just a quiet night in town.
By the way, I'm
Cool, cool,
sleeping in the barrel I got from Hug Mug
Yeah.
with my water skin in it.
Beautiful. Alright. It's a quiet night. Did you guys want to do anything together while you're watching the stars together and checking out the place?
No, I just never want to be asleep and Zoloft to be awake.
Wow.
Not after the first
I'm not the one.
Yes.
Rip. Alright, well, it's a peaceful night, and you guys sleep through and wake the next day on your second half of the trip towards the woods. This time passing Bewold, where you can see some travelers going in and out, which is a good sign. Moving looks to be a lot of wood being drifted into the town. Looks like rebuilding is happening. And you head towards.
100 splashes as well in the morning.
Oh, good. You see, is the morning working? You see as Abel has found a nice boulder and is smacking the boulder 100 times. There you go, the same big rock in honor of his training. You guys make towards Silverbear Woods, and this is the only path in and out towards Everesca. The Silverbear Woods. It's quite daunting. It's quite thick, and as you get closer, which is more open crop fields start to change to a nice foresty, green, lush ground. The closer you hear, you see the sounds of birds, and you hear the sound. And the closer you get, you feel that waft of kind of coolish air. Compared to Beast Jack, was quite open and hot. The closer you get to Silverbear Woods, the mountain escape that's on the one side, and the towering trees that is in front of you, kind of the closer the horses stop, and you feel this like breeze of air kind of shoot out towards you with that cool scene with the leaf, kind of like, anyone's played Pokemon Razor Leaf, how it curls around out towards you with the wind, and that mysterious aura comes through, and you stop there. The horses kind of shook for a bit. You start to enter the forest of Silverbear Woods. Now, path is not as clean as the path out onto Slidjack, and it is quite small. You'll have to take one horse at a time to come through. It's not a wide road, and some of the road the trees have overgrown and have taken over as the ground in the forest is alive. So, what is your walking order?
At the back.
Second.
Who's
Hey,
quite
didn't you want to
deceptive?
train? You wanted to train up all your sword skills. Why don't you go up there and cut away the trees?
No.
Okay,
Hang on.
so-
Let's do this strategically, guys. Once again, leader to the rescue.
Leader.
I can see in the dark, kind of well.
You can see that.
So I can debate. All right. Well, great idea. Snow, you go first. I'll go last.
I'm not the leader.
Oh, well, as the
I think
leader,
it's
I'm.
Flurgle and
delegating.
the murderers. Thank you, Zoloft. Not
Yeah, we
Like-
also need to pick a new name as well.
Wow.
I agree with
Just while
that.
we're on the
Abel and the
road.
murderers. Don't even try it.
Yeah, but did you say it was like fully enclosed, or is it like is there light penetrating down?
You know, like what's like the red tree forest in like
Yeah.
in like America, where
States.
they're super tall,
yeah.
like it's just like super, you know, like it's quite large. Like
It's like a
there's
red
like through, but it's
Gum
like
forest.
yeah, but they're not red gums. Okay, they're just a red gum tree.
Yeah.
They're big,
They just
Yeah,
tall. Yeah.
tall trees. Like they're
Yeah, 'cause
they're up
there's light
high.
coming in.
Yeah, yeah. It's not dark, but it's
Like that scene in Harry Potter where they're running through the forest to get away from the werewolf. Like there's
Correct.
little bits of
Exactly.
yeah.
great.
Okay,
Who
so
here-
Zoloft first because he was so uppity when we went first last time and gave ourselves
Absolutely.
things we weren't
Push.
healthy enough. Smack. And also he's got the best thing with his horse at the moment.
Now, did you slap him on the ass or his horse?
Double. Psh, psh.
Both of us back kick you. Anyway.
Fly kick the bloke who flies off. All right, so who's going first? Decide. You guys are currently
Fine.
bickering on the
I'll
road.
go first. I'm not very perceptive. I was going to ask the group, but
Oh,
very out of character for Snow and Flokel to talk
Oh,
over people. But
Okay,
anyway.
I've got a
Yeah.
+4 perception, so I guess I'll go first. You're right. Get out of my way, Zoloft.
I'll go
As you
second.
go past, you slap his horse on the ass again.
I'll go wherever Zoloft is.
Local Zoloft. Sunder.
Then I'll go. Abel can go last. That's what he
No.
wanted.
Able. All right. And you're going
This
to
is
click the
one of
horses
those-
in,
Next to
and
your candles.
in you go, and away you go through the Silverbear Woods. It's quite, the temperature has dropped here, and the sounds of the animals and the movement, you can see as hares run around. It's quite lively in the forest compared to others. You can see as the birds shifting through, and you can hear sounds of a river to the east of you as you travel down. Can our leader roll a perception check, please?
Yes, you can. Ah, 11. Thank God for that +4.
Great. It's a beautiful
You're like-
ride through the Silverbear Woods, leader.
Yeah, we're in the woods.
Yeah.
Great.
Well,
Someone want to do one of those?
you're leading,
to
it's
the-
quite calm.
To the east, what is the path like? Could we
There
go
is no
anywhere, or
path.
is it-
You'd be going off path.
Yeah, so what would
do
the
it.
grounds be like? Is it like
Yeah, it's quite. It wouldn't be. It's not thick. I'd say it's more mossy and broken trees, and maybe the. Oh, I don't know. Let's get technical in the grass. It's kind of like those more of like an Irish landscape where it's like
Mossy.
it's like ferns and kind of like the like clover leaf that's quite high, maybe like up to your just below your knees. Not like long thick grass, but like that clover kind of feel, kind of wet.
A lot of underbrush.
Yeah, a lot of underbrush. Yeah.
Love a
So,
wet
yeah.
underbrush.
Like
Can you
Floku,
just gain-
Floku would be definitely. This is a temperature the Floku would be in that water aspect is definitely loving 4 right now compared to the dry fields of Slajek that you've been working in.
Guys, I am living for this forest getaway. I don't know about you. I've never been this moist consistently.
Gross.
Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
Just hurry up.
As,
Wow. Fine, I'll trot.
No, wait, don't.
as we're like, I was just gonna say, as we're going through, I'll say to Zoloft that Zoloft, as we were just before we got to the military base, I was talking to some people in McRain, and they seem to think that we may run into some order patrols. They seem to like to hang around Evereska. Just
Never say no to another 50 gold.
thought you might be interested. So just keep an eye out.
Will do. Will do.
What
Thank
is Sunder's deal?
I've
He just wants
Real-
money and
I'm-
things.
I've just
That's our whole
That's
MO.
all.
stoking his interest in going after the Empire.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
you don't need to stoke that.
Okay.
That fire is burning, baby.
You know, chuck another log on it. You know.
Yeah.
Alright, as you travel through the forest, you see the road kind of opens up a bit. You can probably run 2 horses now, and it's kind of more well made. And you've kind of traveled through the. You can see you're starting to head more into Everesca and the more of a well made road. Like people are starting to travel here compared to further ends. It's kind of like further down. Not many people travel through Silverbear Woods when heading towards Everesca. They probably travel by ship, but the elves are kind of don't have much reason to come down or travel through here. More they trade between Everesca and Harmildur. Unless they're military, like that's the only real reason to go through. So the road isn't as made, but here it starts to open and clear this time. Again, that it's, you know, it's quite bright and lively. I'd like a second perception check, please, rolled by Flokel and one other who can support him.
Support me.
Sure.
Thanks.
Yeah.
20.
Is that a nat 20?
Oh,
No.
20 plus,
I-
no, 16 plus 4.
Yeah, okay. I got a 16 as well.
Oh.
Up ahead,
Whoa.
there is a tree that's fallen down onto the road. And it's quite large. It's a big tree. And you'll have to stop your horses or... And it's in the distance ahead of you. Maybe
Well, Zolaf, did you see that
80
tree?
feet.
But
Did you
is
guys
it,
see that massive tree blocking the entire path?
The thing
do you
where
think
it-
maybe, does it look like a trap? Or does it look
Yeah,
like
I'm
it
not-
fell naturally?
Yeah,
I'm
has
looking
this tree
behind.
been felled?
Yeah, does it look like it's been knocked down?
Do we pre-perception?
I don't
or
like that look.
Do we
Yeah,
insight check?
I think you should
How
keep
far
yelling
away
about
is it?
how far it is. There's a tree on the ground. It's fallen. I mean, you can play their own
Get
story, dude.
ambushed.
Yeah.
Hey, does anyone want to use their magic and check out?
You've noticed while riding. What are you doing?
Can I
You're
see how the
proper
tree's been
divine-
cut down? If it's been cut down, or if it's fallen down naturally?
divine
How close are you going to get to the tree? It's about 60 feet away. You're just going to ride up close and check the tree out?
I'm gonna
He's
check
playing
out
Eddie
the ring
Maguire.
fiddle.
He's asking you questions, like, in a very leading way, in a bad way.
Why won't you choose C?
Are you sure you
Would
wanna do
to choose C? You could choose C. It might be the right answer. Anyway, I will check from 50 foot away if the tree's fallen naturally or if it's been
Ooh, it's-
held.
Perception check?
Probably,
Survival check.
it's a good, probably a good way to do target practice if anyone wanted to practice, like, fire or something.
Oh.
That might be a fun way.
Nice.
Nat
Unless-
20.
It looks like it's fallen naturally.
Good brain. It looks like.
Well, with
Hey,
these
trust
survival
Eddie.
trees. I mean, it looks like it's fallen. It doesn't look like it's been hacked with Zolof's knowledge. It doesn't look like it's been hacked and, like, made a triangle cut. It looks just like it's been shattered and fallen down. From 50
this
feet
point-
away.
Yeah. I was
At
gonna say.
20!
That's
Maybe
why I
we
said
should
it
keep
looks
going.
naturally.
Goodness.
Hey,
Maybe we
son,
should
maybe
keep
you
going.
should send your bird over and check it
Fine,
out.
I take 2 steps forward and reroll. No, I'm kidding. Alright. Well, I've got no
then
reason
just-
to. If I think from 50 feet away it looks normal, then I proceed. I've got no reason to be cool.
At what distance doesn't it look normal?
Alright, play.
What?
Zolof keeps riding forward.
And I stop about 30 foot away
Okay.
and look back at my team. Why haven't you followed?
Local's following, but like
Just a
giving him a
tree.
good couple meters.
All of you just stopped, and I just stared at it for a second. Felt
Just
Alright.
immense-
one
Watching him
tree.
right away.
Just one
Or
tree.
Is it like opening up, or is it like lots of trees and there's just one? Like so you couldn't really circle.
Are we severely overthinking
You'd have to
this?
go off the path for a bit to get around the tree.
Jack
Oh,
rolled.
it's a
We are
good
not
try.
overthinking this.
He did roll. I did hear that.
I just,
Um,
I don't want to metagame. I want to figure out why Zolof would.
You think this is my first
awesome.
rodeo? You think I've just got to roll to add flavor, so you can't metagame me. So otherwise, you just know. So I just roll all the time.
Yeah, so we're not out in like the open.
No, well, you're on the path. I mean, you're not covered by
Yeah,
trees.
but I mean, as in it's not like a field where there's like heaps
Correct.
of space.
And they're going.
It's
They,
still
if
forest.
something was going to ambush you, they'd have to be hiding behind a tree or up a tree or
Which
behind the
tree?
other side of the
How-
tree or
How big is this tree? Like pretty big? Like
yeah.
my
You
horse could
couldn't.
jump
You
over
couldn't
it?
hug it. It'd take you. Maybe like
Yeah, it's
2 arm lengths of like to hug the tree.
So we
I would
can't
like to
jump over it.
notice. I would like to notice the tree from a distance, from wherever I am. And I'm excited because I think that looks like a great scratching tree. And I'd like to dismount my horse and walk towards it to scratch my claws.
Since I rolled a nat 20 on animal handling, can I actually like jump over the tree?
The horse won't be able to jump over. It's very large. You could jump over, sorry. You and the horse, definitely not.
Oh, okay.
It would take a bit of difficulty to jump it.
I dismount. I'm like, very in character. Check this out. This is going to look awesome. And I do a flip onto the top of the tree.
Wow.
Give me an athletics check.
Ah, fuck. 5.
Yeah. You say this doesn't jump onto the tree, and as you jump on, you kind of like get to kick off on like a branch. It's kind of like coming up from the side. As you put it away, it just like snaps, and you just stumble down for a bit and kind of like sprain your ankle, and you're kind of like hopping around for a second, trying to like walk it off.
Meant it. It's
As
the warm up.
As the branch snaps, a small rabbit comes out of the bushes and darts to the other side.
You get that?
I'm too busy in the bark.
It's not donated. Donated because
Just, I don't want to eat it. I
As
just,
the
I just,
rabbit,
I
like,
just want to keep
eats away.
scratching.
Spark just
It's
flies
fine.
off.
Alright. I'm gonna start secreting some poison and then just like take a couple steps into the underbrush to
I-
the left-hand side of the tree.
I still have absolutely no reason to be afraid of the tree or anything beyond. So, guys, come on!
No.
You just randomly stopped in the road. Like, can we go? For God's sake!
Okay.
I
perhaps-
remount my horse, and I plan on just walking around the tree.
Yeah. So the issue is the horses can't go over it. Could I cast Thunderwave to force the tree away and out of our way?
I would say the spell won't have enough energy to move a large tree this scale or size. I don't know if it tells you in the spell how much force it can move on large creatures, or...
By now,
Well,
I'm very much
too.
so aiming on being on the other side of this tree now.
I would say it wouldn't have the... You might dent the wood, I guess. Maybe shatter a bit of the... Make a crack into the wood. I don't think it would move the large tree. You'd have to... It's going to take you a bit to walk around.
Me and Zoloff just walk around on our horses around the
Yeah. Hey,
I'm
Snow, I think you're on
following
the
him
other
as
side
well.
of the tree.
Ooh.
Did we go?
Red gums are about... This tree is about 120 to 130 feet long. This tree that's fallen down.
It's a big boy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, let's just go around. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Right.
The horses have
So
to get to the other side at some point.
Typically now you kind of like the horses kind of like stepping on uneven ground. You probably have to dismount and just walk them around. And it takes about a good like 5 to 10 minutes to walk them back around and come back onto the road.
Better for the horses,
Huge
though.
tree.
All right, Elizabeth,
Then
we'll
we
take it nice and
realize
easy.
that someone's missing.
God, she's named her horse.
Everybody named their horse, you wanker.
What's my
Oh,
horse's
you
name
name
then?
your horse?
No,
Prozac.
no, your horse is meaningless to me.
I think it's
Meaningless to
Prozac.
everyone.
I mean,
It
I
was
named
Prozac,
mine as
actually.
well.
I was paying attention.
I don't pay attention to me. Why do you pay attention to me?
Oh, you've got self-esteem issues.
Yeah.
Yes, I burned down a
Murdering
village.
people. Yeah.
Look, it was an accident, honestly. You got to let it go at some point until we throw it back in your face at our
Stop beating
convenience.
yourself up about it. That's our job as your friends.
Yeah.
We won't let you forget.
Why are there two of them? All right, let's go.
Wow, racist.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Snow was still just scratching the tree, wasn't she?
No, then I
God.
started walking.
Like we've been going for an hour.
That's nice.
They're going to be so sharp
You find us murdered like 2 feet down the road. Like, oh.
with like a really fine scratch.
Abel, can you roll a perception check for me, please?
Are you able?
Perception.
Can I
That
see?
is
Why
Yeah.
Abel? He's not at the back anymore.
Because Jack said so.
I would
Dungeon
I would
Master.
assume as you've rekindled and like you've gone back into order, at least
Oh,
that he's
yeah,
at the
sure.
back.
I was imagining it like
Yeah,
that.
great. 7.
Okay, things are looking great.
It's like in a movie when it's like, when's the bad thing happening? We're just having too much of a good road trip.
We're just a bunch of teenagers at a lake house. nothing can go
Yeah.
wrong.
Living our
I'm
best
thinking
lives.
of it more as like when you're playing Elder Scrolls and you habitually save because you're just like something's gonna kill me.
I imagine
So
Spark
you-
has caught back up with like the rabbit in his talons.
Yeah, I think it's something
Head
why.
missing, blood dripping.
No, just like
Does he cook the food as he catches it?
Comes out with a perfect.
he doesn't
like,
even need to eat it.
Oh. Do we get it then? Is it our lunch?
I think that's what he was doing.
I'd say you travel for about half a day now, and you find a nice spot, kind of off to the side of the track, kind of an opening, where it's a bit more less tree and a kind of a boulder in the middle and some open grass. So you could tie some horses up and just have a quick rest your horses. Things are looking quite good for you guys. I think I'm good hope in making it through Silverbear Woods. It's a good time.
I don't like
Right.
any of this attitude.
everything's fine. And everything's
So,
good. Why would Jack lie?
Is the boulder a bear that's silver?
No, it's just a standard block of stone.
Oh,
So
Not
we
a
need a new
boulder.
name.
okay. Flurkle and the Killers.
No.
An association with Zoloft.
Can I just like, in a very paranoid way, look around to see if I can see any troubles?
Yeah, right. Perception check.
Why is everyone paranoid, guys?
What
It's
about
totally
gutters
fine.
and glutes?
I got a 7.
I don't like
No, a
that.
3. Why did I say 7? What?
The forest is a calm, and this is a beautiful place. Like all you're seeing is there's life. You see a butterfly. Like it is so calm and beautiful here that life's great. I don't know why you guys keep rolling perception checks. This beautiful place.
Why do
It's
they call
lovely
this
here.
place Butterfly Wood instead of Silver Bear Wood?
I don't know. You haven't even seen a bear, so I mean, it just makes no sense at all.
Literally no bears or anything dangerous in this wood anywhere.
I'll just go up to the rock and start hitting it with my sword again, just doing some training.
Or rock.
It's not a
I
silver
think-
rock, is it?
Yes.
Are you like
Don't hit the rock.
blunting your sword, just whacking it against?
it's just,
Gotta-
it's just
gotta
down to a
train.
stump at this
Yeah,
point.
gotta
Like,
train.
I'm a legendary swordsman with my metal stump.
Surely he could be training
Exactly
with.
what is that doing besides
Magical
jarring your
sword.
elbow?
No one's seen Demon Slayer. I'm disappointed. And the anime
I've seen
weebs in
Demon
here.
Slayer.
Yeah. If the anime weebs who watch the show, they'll enjoy this. But for the rest of you, shame on you.
Attack on Titan and Pokemon.
Why
Gotta-
style?
Demon Slayer.
Anyway. Yes, he's training a rock, making loud noises in the forest. It wouldn't affect anything except for the butterflies. So
Just let me know when we're heading off again. Yeah. Stop.
I'm just gonna watch Abel train.
Did we even? Why have we stopped? Is it the end of the day? I thought
horses
Because
just
the
need a
horses
rest.
are living animals who need a break.
Because
God, think of someone other than yourself.
no, nothing will get done. Fine.
No, the horses can hear you, Zoloft.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can't.
And
hear
they
that.
sense your energy, man.
Hey, I rolled a 20.
Hmm.
Prozac and I
I'm right.
Good for you.
hanging in there.
Who's been keeping watch for this time? Who's two people have been keeping watch this time?
I've been watching Abel.
No one?
I've probably just been sitting down, perusing the forest.
I'll keep watch again. I like
Roll a perception check. Sunder?
I don't think I'm doing anything.
it. Time to myself.
Oh, 15.
4.
You've noticed the sound of the forest. Sound of the forest is kind of quieted down.
Too quiet.
Yeah. I'll be like,
Seems fine to me.
once Abel's like finished his like 100 strokes, we're like, everyone, and kind of do the old. Does everyone else think it's a bit quiet?
I think it's fine.
Ooh. Does it seem a bit quiet to you?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe we should get back on the road.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Okay.
It's just another forest, guys.
But-
Like,
but-
big deals.
We'll mount back up and
okay.
Yeah, let's go.
I want to know what it was.
As you mount up, and the sounds of kind of the chirps of the birds and the The wind that was moving is not. And as you mount up and head back onto the track, you hear, help! Help! And there's a... As you see further down the track, there's a wolf currently ripping to shreds an old lady, and her arms getting attacked. Help! Help! She's kind of getting attacked by a wolf.
What kind of old lady?
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, what
Like-
species?
Yeah, what species?
She
I'm
lives
going.
in-
Yeah, I'm running. as
Oh,
well.
I'm species.
Going.
We're like, I mean, 60 feet away. So, like,
Running
Like,
towards
as a
her
human,
away
I'm
from
like-
her.
what double
Where
eyes do
am
you
I?
think you have? You're so far away to helping, and there's a wolf ripping your shreds. I'm not going to get closer. You're not working out what kind of species it is. You don't have the eye capabilities of that. I'm sorry.
Okay, which way are we
Okay.
running? Okay, everyone said I'm running. I'm
Yeah,
assuming away.
let's
I'm
head
gonna
over.
go help her. I have no reason to not help
This is
her.
100% a trap, and she is a witch.
I have no reason to not believe that.
Yeah, we're going.
Ah,
not
I
metagaming.
think
The wolf
we
needs
fire
to
an
eat.
arrow at her general
I mean-
direction. A poisoned bow at her.
As the horses start to, the herd of horses at the bottom, the wolf kind of like rips off like some of her hand, and she starts bleeding in her hand, and the wolf runs off into the bushes. And
Yeah,
she's
man, you eat that
She's
meat.
like, ah! Ah! Help! And she's kind of like bleeding out on the ground right now.
Abel, you got any of that healing
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah. I'll just dismount as quick as I can and run over and just lay on hands.
And she kind of like you can see the healing kind of like stopping the bleeding, and it kind of like, I mean, it's a ripped off hand, so it kind of like stops and congeals at the top and forms into a stump. It doesn't like regen her hand. She's like
Okay,
kind of
okay,
quivering.
okay.
She's like, oh, thank you. Whoa. She's kind of like looking up at you all the time. Oh, travelers, thank you. I was just getting some wood from my house, and these wolves.
Then
She kind of
Snow
like
interrupts and she goes, "We saw you and it looked like you needed a hand."
Please, not now. Snow.
This old lady is like kind of like confused and in shock.
Lady, why are you getting wood from the middle of the woods? There is wood on the edge of the woods. What are you doing?
You know what? You know what? We'll carry your wood for. Where's all your wood that you've collected? We'll carry.
Like
it.
next to her is like a basket with some kindling and like sticks she's like had that's on the ground next to her. She's kind of looking. Thank you. It's just me now, and she's like holding her hand in fear. I'm supposed to stay on the track. It keeps me safe. I need to get home. And she kind of like picks up the wood with one hand, sets her head. It's just down that way. And she kind of like points off to the side.
Okay, let's go. Let's help her.
Is it
She needs
is it
help.
Okay,
down
I'm leaning
the
towards
road or is it
Snow,
off
like-
road?
I'd like to walk at the back.
It's kind of like it looks like they offer us it's like a well-worn, like it looks like she's been traveled, like it's a cutaway, and it looks like that she must walk this road barely, like it's kind of like moved away, and
She wasn't prepared for the
down.
wolves.
20
She's an
gold
old lady.
because This bitch has a gingerbread house and a couple of kids locked up
Yes.
in her basement.
It's like a
Oh,
Good
Dude,
idea. I am
Let's
hungry.
fol-
Lots
we'll
of help.
follow her and we'll watch her devour the others.
Ah,
Can
good
you,
idea. And then we'll eat her house from the outside.
Yes.
All
Can
right.
you walk? Can you walk?
Yeah, thank you, you're so kind. And she like
Put her, like,
Uh,
arm
this-
around you.
she's like,
Come on, let's go. Jump
thank
away.
you. And she go, my husband died recently. It's just been me, and we don't, not many travels in Silverbear Woods. People, afraid of the bears, but there hasn't been bears in that long. But the wolves more recently, and I thought I'd be safe this far out on the road, but obviously not.
It's
Well,
okay.
that's horrible. How long ago has your husband passed? I'm sorry to hear that.
Last winter, there wasn't enough of food for both of us.
Sorry
Did
to
you
hear
eat
that.
him?
Yeah, heavens no. Not an old lady. Why would I eat someone?
So what do you usually do when a wolf comes around? I'm sure you've seen more wolves in a whole season.
I try and hide. I'm not as fast as I used to be. I just do what I can. Try and travel during the day than at night. I didn't think wolves would be out during the day.
Okay,
I guess they have
Can
food
I check if
shortages
she's
too.
lying? Can I check if she's lying?
Yeah.
It's okay. Like we're gonna get you home safe and
Sorry, what's that? Is it deception?
Inside.
Insight.
Can I
Insight.
back up his insight?
I don't know about this story about her getting wood for a fire. She's got a tiny basket. How's that going to be like?
Snow, she's right here.
19.
He's deaf.
Lying.
Yeah, you sense a bit of lies to her tales.
Come on, let's get you home. Which way? Just point the way.
Oh,
Hang on.
as you're walking.
Hang on a second. I'm not quite buying this. You're saying that you've been out
do you mean?
here for a whole year by yourself, and that's the first time you've needed to defend yourself from a wolf.
The first time she
I start
failed.
intimidating her from like a bit more information. I'm like, do you really want us to believe that? Where this feels like a trap to me. Do you really?
And, you know, I have an old lady. We've lived here for generations. My family and my family before, and
If you've lived there for generations, shouldn't you be better equipped to survive?
yes,
And
my
not have to lose your
part,
husband.
my. It's fine. Just leave me be. I don't really explain to you. And she kind of like throws off, and she
I think
just
we should
starts.
just leave.
And she kind of like brushs off and starts to hobble away herself towards.
Wait,
No,
help me
no,
this
no, no,
bitch.
no. We're gonna get you home.
No.
Oh my
It's
God,
fine. And she
Abel.
picks up the wood and she
This
kind of keeps
woman
walking.
Got us killed.
Abel,
woman is
something's
just
not
lost
adding
it.
up. Abel, something's not adding up. You can follow that, right? Surely, like she's been here a whole year. This is clearly some kind of trap. Something's not. It's not good. I'm getting bad
Okay.
juju. Bad juju
Although,
may be
I
bad.
mean, what were the chances of us randomly coming along? You know, like
she's
not on a main
she's
path.
hobbling away at the moment. She's like slowly getting away from you.
I tell you what. Why don't we just follow her from a distance so that Abel knows she got home safe, and then we'll just continue on.
Is she hobbling? Is she in like pain?
Yeah, sure. She's old.
Wow.
She's old and hobbling. And she's down with one
Life
arm.
hurts.
And she's carrying one wood with her other arm, and her hand's been recently ripped off. That's kind of like missing arm of blood that's like down her arm. She's hobbling.
Sorry, guys. You can do what you want. I'm helping this woman home.
Oh
What do
my
you
God.
reckon, Thunder?
Just gonna go with Abel. I
Wow.
don't know.
All right.
As
I can't wait for this. I told you so.
She hasn't
Mate.
had any insight. It's just Zola.
her hand is gone.
Solved.
It's not like we
But
got
I've
there in
explained
time.
why it doesn't add up. Like it doesn't make sense.
As I get back to her, I'll ping a divine. I'll look at her. It's going to be okay. I'm going to just ping a divine sense.
All right. How's the
Just
fine
drag.
thanks work? Yeah.
Celestial fiend undead within 60 feet.
Ooh. Is that?
Sounds right.
And I can detect like good or evil with that as well.
Oh, you detect evil.
Oh. Good.
Abel, you've stopped walking.
Hold on.
That old lady is sprightly. Look at her. Just
What types do you detect?
Celestial fiend undead.
Oh, you can't tell what she is, but you can tell she's evil. And as you cast a spell, she kind of like looks back and stares at you, but doesn't say anything. And like,
I'll
But
just
she's
take a
walking
step
in.
back and put my hand on my sword. Guys, I think
and she just keeps walking away. She doesn't turn around. She's probably like 30 feet ahead of you at the moment.
Can I shoot her now?
I mean,
Yes.
she hasn't done anything
Yes.
to harm us.
And
She's
How far
evil.
would we have gotten when we were following her? Because I went with Abel.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm guessing the others were like, no, we're not following. They're all arguing at the road.
No, I rolled my eyes and went, I better follow to make sure.
I think
Yeah,
I
I
think
was
you're
at the
all
rear.
walking and arguing, and then when you started to interrogate, she kind of broke away and's been moving as you've been stopping arguing. So she's about 40 feet away now. When he's defined sensed, and as that happened, she's kind of looked back over and stared at him, and then continued hobbling.
I'll pull up next to Abel because he's clearly like stopped. Like, what's up?
I mean, I didn't sense any good in her, but she hasn't done anything to harm us, and we can just keep going.
We can
Or should
do
we
that.
kill her and take her stuff?
Or do you think that we need to see where she's going?
Could she be killing everyone?
Could she be one of the spies we're supposed to get?
Ugh.
I don't
Can I
know.
just
All
shoot
I
her?
know is
At this point, she has disappeared.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Like,
I
just
feel
gone
worse
down the
now that
road
I
and
don't know
gone.
where she is.
Should we go
I think
down
maybe
the road?
now we should. Yeah, I think we should.
Why?
I think we should follow her now that we can't see her.
She's gonna kill us from the side.
She might. And we can blame Abel.
Okay, good. Yeah. We're just gonna blame Abel for the next 7 episodes, and then Zolok's off the hook.
Yeah.
I don't think we need
Alright.
second
Just
attack.
gonna
this
throw
one.
rings.
If you insist, Abel will go after and we'll kill the old lady who's done nothing to us.
No, I'm
Yay!
saying we don't
Alright,
do
let's
that.
do it.
Let's go! And we,
Who does
Alright.
this to others?
Flokel and I head off.
What if she comes
Guys.
and does this to all passersby?
But she hasn't done anything to us.
Not to us, but maybe we need to check.
Yeah,
So we're
what
just
if
gonna-
Yeah, but I mean, is there a problem if we're fine?
All right, at
Something's
this
right.
point, I need everybody to roll initiative for me, please.
What happened to innocent until proven
Right.
guilty?
We argue way too much.
You guys love to argue in. Go ahead.
Get like nothing done because it's
We're not-
like never
We're not
agree.
a case, it's
We're
a-
still working out what we
Oh
want.
my god, I rolled the wrong dice.
Oh no.
But I got a 20 anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, 14.
We probably don't need to be interrogating every single person we meet.
When Jack pull those faces, we do.
But that you shouldn't be trying to metagame.
Well, then he shouldn't be so
In
expressive.
So you can't see his face.
Yeah,
Fine,
exactly.
people.
We
The
are
deer doesn't even
naturally
exist.
untrustworthy people. I mean, not trusting.
I'm trying to be as
Oh, it's wolves.
I'm trying to be as loose as I can to help. So you
Like
can't
an
tell if I'm
all about
metagaming as much. All right.
Also, Snow,
as
it's very.
as you have been squabbling, a familiar wolf starts walking out in front of you and starts to growl
Is he
you and
holding
eye
a
you
hand?
down. A hand that was once there kind of like disappears into a magical essence, and he's just growling in front of you as there are now wolves all around you.
Wow, what a surprise!
Alright.
Copyright.
Gotta edit that out.
You can do
By the
it
way,
in 7
it's
seconds if it's
no. It's very in character for you to be diplomatic, like the entire time. You're like benefit of the doubt the entire time. Like a Yeti was about to kill us, you ran out and went, "Let's be friends," and then it tried to murder everyone. An old,
nearly killed
weak
us.
old lady you have no reason to distrust, and you're just like,
Which, she's
Damn it.
actually evil.
She's just not an animal.
Well, she's a person. She's not an animal. So
Oh my
she can.
Talk to the wolves.
"You are atheist."
Yeah, obviously. Everyone is a little bit.
God, I'm not.
Talk to the wolves.
Sorry, I was gonna write all
Alright.
the.
Pull the numbers down.
All
Is that the general consensus? Should I talk to the wolves?
Oh, we got this.
I mean, is there a better use of your?
Is there a better use of Jack's talents?
Oh, should we tell the horses to go and hide so they get eaten by wolves?
Oh, don't even put that in Jack's head. Oh.
Oh god, his expressive face.
I don't want my horse to die.
Not now that you've got its real name.
Yeah, I was always so sad when Shadowfax fell off a mountain.
I don't know how much the other horses like you, as you said, you don't care about them, but I guess Elizabeth likes you.
I don't have an emotional attachment.
Oh, I like
Just-
Delilah.
To anything.
No, it's just what happens when you take Prozac. Anyway,
Touche.
I can't have any emotional
Alright,
connections.
Callum, what did you
I want
roll?
Prozac.
just
4.
Zoloft.
14.
Yo, I wrote Callum down. I wrote everybody else's character name. Snow, what did you roll?
20.
Sunder.
19.
Fallocal.
Oh.
Fallopian tubes.
That's on your group name. Look into.
Alright, let me do some rolling.
Oh, my tadpoles.
You guys are monsters. You're worse than the monsters that I write up.
Kill these wolves.
All right, top of the round is Snow.
To cast Speak with Animals on the wolf that is the biggest.
Now you care.
Well, now that there's a hunky wolf, you know.
All right, there's a main
fine.
wolf running. Yeah, talk to animals. Off you go. All right.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, Hagen. He's
Hey, girl.
Hello.
Is there something we can help you with?
Yes, my family's hungry, and those horses look
Huh.
mighty tasty.
Oh, you definitely can't have those.
Are you sure? There's 7 of us
Yeah.
and 4 of you.
Yeah, but you don't really know who we are. We're
Oh, shit,
we're
where's Scully?
super good at killing people. Do you do you specifically want the taste of horse? Is that what this is?
I want to eat you, your horse, and maybe take a bite out of the frog. But I'm not too sure about the frog.
I'm poisonous.
Don't you? This is a private conversation.
I just got the vibe.
Okay, so there's 7 of you, and you're hungry, and you reckon you want to have a horse, a person, and a half a person. Are you sure we can't What if we were to rummage up some food for you, catch some stuff for you?
Master's orders. You're
Oh,
the
who's
benefit.
The master?
You met her before. And at this point, he's done talking. He's going to begin attacking. So,
Aw.
Sunday, you're up.
Thought we were making progress.
Where am I? Am I there towards the front somewhere?
Yeah. Sorry,
If
reason.
those 3 will, I should be near. the front, I reckon.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't moved you. Yep. You'd be like, this.
Wherever we were following towards the old lady, I probably would have been next to
Yep.
the table at this point.
Oh yeah, me and you.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
Yep, cool. Seeing that there's a few wolves ahead of me, are they in a 20-foot cube? It looks like it.
Yeah, they. Oh. I mean, 5, 10.
Yeah,
Does that mean 20 outwards or 10?
It's like 20 each side, so they're within 20 feet of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. All right, I'm gonna cast Entangle on those 3.
Ooh.
They all have to make a strength saving throw.
7, 6, and 13.
The 13 saves. The other 2 are now restrained by just in this whole area. There's like vines and plants. It's as if like the forest undergrowth has like come up and like latched onto them.
Yep.
They are restrained for the duration, so it's there for a minute. They get to make, and then they can use their action to make a strength check against my spell save DC.
Cool.
And then as
Is that just a
bonus
move or they can't attack?
they're restrained, so whatever that condition is. Restrained creature speed is 0. You can't benefit from a bonus. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. It also has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
And then I will also cast Shillelagh, and my staff will get big while the vines are lifting.
Nice.
Why mess with a classic?
All right.
That's yeah. Me.
Yeah.
This wolf is going to dash off to the side and lunge at Abel.
Let me boy.
17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Take 6 points of damage. Piercing damage.
Yes.
And that's it for that wolf. Jumps forward. He kind of bushes out straight out of the dungeon, kind of lunges at you, try and rip out your sword. But as you try and unsheath, he kind of gets a quick jump on you and a bite and kind of like rips out a part of your arm.
Guess he should have practiced more.
This one's coming out towards Snow.
Ooh, immediate karma.
16 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Am I lagging out? It's just Alex. It's all funny on the
No,
screen.
it's just Alex. We just lost.
6 to damage to you, my tabaxi friend. This wolf over here is gonna try and do a strength check to break its restraints. 15. Does that break it?
It gets out.
It gets out.
So I think that's, yeah, it's action, I think.
Zoloft, you're up.
I run, both short swords drawn. God,
Damn,
great
that's a
move.
shot.
Great. move. Right. Let me give him a. I love the panoramic as well. I run around the behind. Oh, sorry, I said behind it now. I'm distracted. Behind the wolf that's next to Abel.
Fine, there was an nibble, yeah.
Is Abel engaged? Like, would this be a sneak
Yep.
attack?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'll like double swipe and sneak attack.
The sensor thing's working well for Alex. I'm really appreciative. You're blurry. We reset your camera.
Your video's fucked.
Oh,
Yeah.
My connection seems really good for
There
mine.
we go.
There we go.
Fixed itself.
Oh.
Are you downloading in the background?
Wow.
Yeah.
I just rolled consecutive 2s. Never mind.
As you see your friend getting attacked, you kind of jump up with both swords and you take a swipe. The wolf's surprisingly alert, and as you swipe, it kind of quickly darting and drawing your attention to you and moving out of the way. Cool. You're at 14, and that puts this wolf here. Is not restrained.
So moving through the area, I guess you'd be on the edge of it though. The first movement is difficult terrain, so it takes twice.
Still half. It still has like 40 feet. You'd be able to travel.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's cool.
20.
I'll just let you know. It's more for that. one, I guess.
17 to hit.
Misses.
Oof. Takes it by that you take your staff and like lodge it into its mouth and push it off. No contact.
My AC is 18.
Ah.
Good boy.
Woohoo.
This wolf's gonna go for the froggy man.
No.
17 to hit.
Well, fuck, that hit.
2 plus 4 points of damage.
Is he biting me? Because
Yeah.
does he get a poison check?
Yes.
Did you activate
Did
it,
you
though?
activate? Did you say I started secreting?
Or
Do I need to do
he's
that
secreting at the
every
tree.
battle?
He does. He did. He actually did say I started secreting at the tree. You are correct. Yep.
Yeah.
What do I need to roll, my froggy friend?
Froggy friend. Let me double check. I should know this by now.
You should. You keep using it.
2 weeks apart, my memory is not that good.
Write it down on a post-it note and put it on the wall. The only if hit.
How to live my life. Don't you? See, I'm like in features and traits. I'm like, wait a second.
What are we playing again?
What am I? My sim is taking a while in the bath. The hell? I've just upskilled.
Not succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned for 1 minute.
17. I passed it.
Wow, how rude.
Over to. Have I missed someone? What are we at? We got Abel and Flogel left.
Yes. How
Yeah,
much
I got
damage?
it.
are you
Yeah.
taking?
I've got a 4, so.
You took 4.
Okay.
So this wolf is going to attack with disadvantage, which is 7 to hit, which won't hit on you, Sunder, which is this wolf. This wolf broke, and then yep, we're up to Flokel. You're up.
Restrained, yeah. That one at the front?
This one's restrained. Yeah, this one isn't.
Yeah, that's good.
So you got disadvantage. All right, Flokel, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna use Ensnaring Strike on this douche in front of me.
Ooh.
Is that a bonus move? Anyway. Got 4.
What'd you roll? 4, did you say? Sorry.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
4 to hit.
Wait a sec. How do I do this?
You get a roll roll to hit, and then it activates. So roll to hit with your weapon, but if you're using do you have any melee weapons?
Oh, I do. Okay, right.
You'll have to
Okay.
swap to your melee because you couldn't use your bow, so you have to hit with your axe, and if you hit, it will be instead.
Okay, great. Yeah, great. 2. Excellent.
Not hit. After you
oh
hit, you
God.
kind of like take your axe, take a swing, but the wolf is just very quick to attack, and kind of like as you come down with your axe, it kind of like grabs the axe with its teeth and kind of clanks in, and then kind of like throws it off. No contact. Abel, you're up.
Hey, I will. Got flanking on an eye. I'll just hit him with my longsword. Flanking is advantage, right?
Yep.
That's a 19 to hit it.
That hits.
I'll see if I get a 20. Yep. And 1d8. 7, 9 damage.
How much?
9 damage.
Damn. You had a big swing of your sword of that training pain through, so you just like, as it hits, you kind of like feel that training into the rock. It just like, the sword just goes straight through and gets a massive chunk into him. And you rip the sword out, the blood just like pouring out of the back of the wolf. It's quite injured right now.
Great. If I got a bonus action, I will.
What are you doing, bonus action, sorry?
No, nothing. Leaving it.
Alright, this wolf is gonna go and it's gonna have advantage on our little frog. He's getting flanked. Natural 20, baby.
Jesus.
Huge.
You take 8 points of damage as the second wolf comes behind you where you're trying to fight the first one, Flokel, and you get bitten in the back and kind of rips through.
Everything's going well for Flokel.
Rolled a 14 for poison. 15 for poison.
You need to succeed on a DC 12.
He
Right,
succeeds. Alright, top of the round. Over to the Tabaxi. You're up, Snow.
I really want to go and help Flokel, but I think then that other wolf would just end up following me. So I think I'm just going to try and attack it with my daggers, my cool looking daggers. I'm going to try and be aiming for the eyes.
Nice.
Or the ear if I could, because then you could get into the brain.
Brilliant.
I put a lot of thought into it.
Good.
Slowly dissect this wolf in front of you.
Yeah. So I've got a 12 and a 17.
17 hits, 12 does not.
So that is 5 piercing damage.
Nice.
Happy to leave it. Oh, no, I had a better idea, damn it.
As you say, you kind of take first, you lunge with the second one, and as it darts to one side, you get your other dagger and straight into the side of the neck and kind of rip out, and there's blood to gotcha. They're quite like muscly around that kind of torso area. You didn't think it was like straight instant kill, but it does a fair amount of damage. All right, Sunder.
Where I am, I will summon Spark just right on top of where those the restrained one is, and those 2 wolves there have to anything within 10 feet other than me has to make a
Where'd you summon it, sorry?
just like where the rocks are, or like on top of the one that's restrained.
Yeah.
He's kind of in the air. Yeah, just there's one.
Yeah.
Works.
Was
No,
the
I-
goose bigger a second ago?
Yeah.
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 So it gets those two that are in front of me.
All right, what is it doing? Dex saving throw.
Yep.
Natural 20 and 18.
And the one that's restrained has disadvantage on its dex saves.
6.
It does not save. It finally hits.
Wait.
So what's happening to this one?
He takes 2d6 fire damage. So 5 fire damage.
Anyone else hear that?
Sounded
Yeah,
like a
that
dog.
scared the crap out of me.
What was it?
Like
It was a wolf.
And then
It's the wolf screaming for being lit on fire.
as my bonus action, I'm going to be like, teleport me into the middle so I get into like the tangly bits. So he'll grab me and move me, yeah, sort of in the middle of the area.
Oh, here?
And- Yeah, sort of where they both meet, I guess. The two
Yeah.
corners. Yeah, there they. And those other ones then have to make, again, another dex saving throw.
These two?
Yep. One's with disadvantage.
16 and 18.
That was with disadvantage, was it?
Yep.
Yeah, they both saved.
Bird.
Cool.
And I'll be like to these wolves, even though they can't understand me, I'll be like, come and get it. Just like,
Mate, if you want me to even think about that, I want to feel the emotion in your voice. Come and get it. Like, I want to be yelling at your top of your lungs. I want to feel the emotion you're acting to make me one of those.
yes.
Yeah, better.
Oh,
Okay.
if you feel like it, just come over here and get a little bit. You don't have to, no pressure.
I've got some canapes if you want.
Abel got a good hit onto this guy, didn't he? So he's going to attack Abel. 18 to hit.
Yeah, that gets me.
4 plus 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
The wolf bites back, still quite beaten, but takes a panic bite at your ankles and kind of like gets onto your leg and starts squishing down before you can kick it off. Wolf over here is going to attack on Snow. 11 to hit.
It doesn't hit.
He says, Spider, you kind of get your two swords and kind of launch it into the, like, as he attacks, you kind of swipe, which kind of like when he lunges forward, he doesn't go as far and kind of like intimidating left and right around you, trying to suss you out. This wolf over here, who he broke from his restraint, so he can go and attack.
Yep.
19 to hit.
Hits.
6 points of damage.
Ooch. 6.
All right, now it's going to Zoloft.
I'll just double swipe at the guy right in front of me.
Alrighty.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. Wow, bro, my computer is wigging out hardcore. There we go. Got a 12. And a 17.
17 hits. 12 does not.
Do I
You
still
rolling
get-
with you rolling with flank advantage?
What does that mean?
You roll twice because you're in flank.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I thought
Can roll
so.
the other one again.
Yeah. Roll one more time for that first one.
14.
Both hit.
Hey.
So, sword hits for 4, second sword hits for 4, and I guess a sneak.
Wolf is dead. As it's lunging off, like releasing its jaws on Abel, you take the opportunity to just get both your swords just straight through its neck and rip it out, and the wolf just like collapses into the ground. And you kind of land down in a nice pose and give the Abel the nod. Okay, 2 wolves that are beating. Oh no, this wolf first. Over here is going to go to your boy. Uh, 18 to hit.
Yeah. 18 to the 86.
6 points of damage.
Jesus. Max damage. Right.
This wolf here. 20 to hit on youth local. 3 points of damage.
Ah, excellent.
This wolf here is going to attack the bird.
No.
16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
3 points of damage.
The bird just like flares up
Yeah.
like fucking flame.
Hits some of its wing, the fiery wing in its jaws, and kind of like tears a bit of its feathers. Over to Abel.
That one's dead. I will, seeing that Thunder's in trouble, I'll run over to that closest Wolfie.
He's breakdancing.
Presenting himself.
You'd have advantage against it because it's still
Oh,
restrained.
yes. Yeah, great.
Yeah,
great.
that one's
Have it in
restrained.
the back.
Bonus action, I will cast Thunderous Smite. Which just means if I hit attack, it does some extra damage. So that is a 15, 17, 18 to hit.
That hits. You can cast Thundering Strike after hitting, correct, Adam? Or not?
It just says you
So
cast it and then the next time you
The
hit.
other smite that he just did is a bonus action spell.
Okay.
The other smite as well, though, you can do after you.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So 8 damage plus 2. Oh, 6. Oops. What's that? 12. 22 damage.
He is, as you hear this strike this time.
Here
You go.
it also creates a 30-foot massive thunderous bang.
Yeah, you see this time as Abel takes both hands above him, and as he swings, you can see as like the air kind of shock and crackle around it as the sword, and you can, as the sword hits, it hits, and then you hear this big bang and crackles. It like shatters through, and the leaves kind of like lift across the forest, and you see as this wolf just get obliterated. Like as it comes through and splits the wolf in half, it just gets like propelled into the ground, and kind of the body fluids get splashed around.
Nice.
That's it.
Easy. Cool.
Fucking awesome.
That's all you're gonna do.
Yeah, that's all I could do. Yeah, it's 300 feet, not 30 feet of noise as well.
All the wolves are now
Huge.
knocked out from the sound.
You hear a gingerbread
Second
house
breakdance
crumble.
wolf. Flocal, what are you gonna do?
Ginger on the air. I guess I'm gonna use my daggers and double stab the wolf. Either of them. They're both fully healthy. So,
Help.
yeah, the one behind me.
Okay.
Great. So do I roll both my daggers for this?
Mm-hmm. Roll to hit.
With the poison thing as well, because I'll lick them both before I jam them in. Alright.
Yeah.
Roll. Oh fuck. My luck is going well. First one was a 6. But my second one was a 24.
24 hits.
Great. And I got 7 for piercing.
Ooh.
So apply poison to any piercing weapon, and you must succeed in a DC 12. Same thing.
18.
Well, never get poisoned.
Alright, top of the round. Snow, you're up.
I would like to stab it again twice.
Stab away, my friend.
Alright, so...
Hold the eyes.
Sorry, something's... There we go. So I got a 9
Does not hit.
and a 7.
7 does not hit. Both attacks. As you're taking your first lunge, you're kind of happy the first kill, and you're feeling, and your strikes are very overconfident, and they just keep missing, and they're pretty readable. So the wolf dodges. Sunda, you're up. Oh yeah, sorry.
Little help, guys. Little help.
I was going to say, can I also cast a spell?
If it's a bonus action.
Then never mind.
Sunder, you're up.
I'll say to Spark, time to leave. I'm gonna hold my action to fire a produce flame once Spark has like teleported me out of range. And then as my bonus action, he's gonna teleport me. And so those two wolves will have to make a deck save again.
Okay. Both fail.
So they take 1d6. They both take 7 points of fire damage,
Yep.
and I'll get him to teleport me sort of next to Abel.
Where do you want to go?
Only 15 feet from where I was, so I can get next to him, I think.
Yep.
Yep, and the bird wherever.
Yep.
And then I'll throw produce flame at the one in front of me,
Yep.
which is a something to hit. Oh, nope. 9. Does not
Does
hit.
not hit. Alright, Wolfie's time. So this wolf here is gonna attack Snow. 15 to hit, Snow.
It hits.
Ooh, 4 points of damage.
Cool.
Wolf gets a bite. Over to Wolf over here. We're just gonna run at Abel. 17 to hit Abel.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes to hit?
Yep.
3 points of damage. The wolves are on fire. And then this wolf over here. 14 to hit on you, Sunder.
It does not. Thank God.
And then this wolf on Flocal.
Yay.
19 to hit.
Yes.
6 points of damage.
Great. I am dying.
we're
And
all
then
dying.
over to Abel, your turn.
Did Zoloff get a turn?
Oh, Zoloff, you're up. You can go. Sorry, Zoloff. I miscounted you.
I'd love a turn. I better go save local, and so I'm gonna run and jump over that bush and
Nice.
double swipe at it. And as I'm coming down, I'm like, frogs off the menu. Some French part, and then when I land, I'm like, wait, I've got something better. I walk back around, and I'm like, bonjour, frog eaters. And I'm like, oh, that'll do, and then I attack.
Nowhere near as good.
I appreciate it.
I go back around. I'm like, all right, fair enough.
Love it.
A critical fail for the first one.
Excellent.
Very, you know what? I'm gonna go with less.
Did you roll with advantage this time? Because you're flanking
Oh,
again?
I didn't, okay, well, 14.
So anytime a teammate's in combat with something, you come from behind, like directly like that line, it's a flanking, so you get advantage roll.
All right, well, advantage roll was 14.
Yep.
For the first one.
That hits.
And advantage roll for the second one is 14 again.
Both hit.
Sick.
Is it dead?
I hit 3 plus 3 plus a little one of them sneaky boys. It's 5 plus 1. All up, I got 9.
It's dead. Kind of as that.
Yes.
At first time you came around, it wasn't really attention, but it heard you like move around the second time. It's kind of growls, and as you say, Bonjour, it kind of tilted its head, and you just got uppercut, sliced it, and just like decapitated it. That cool
Put it on
animated
its
move.
head.
Can you put it on its head?
Yeah.
We can after.
Oh, God.
If you scoop out its brain matter, yes, you can after the battle.
I'm an orc. I'm seeing red, and I'm an orc.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, that's a dead wolf. Over to Abel.
Cool. How are these wolves looking? Are they bloodied and beaten, or are
Yeah.
they still looking healthy?
Pretty bloody and beaten.
Cool. Alright. I will, as a bonus action, cast Shield of Faith
Mm-hmm.
on Sunder, so I'll just put one hand on him and do that, and then I will. That's +2 AC, and then I'll
Awesome.
just swing. It's the other one, which is a 7 and 6. So that doesn't hit, does it?
7 does not hit.
No, 10. Yeah, 10.
Floco, you're up, my little frog friend.
I'm on death save, so
Oh, you're death. Oh,
yes.
You actually died.
oh, I thought you were dying. Hold on. It's
I'm out of
some
health, right?
extreme-
So that worked, right?
Yep, death saving
Yeah.
throw.
Yeah, great. So I do a.
Let's roll a d20.
What do I do? Right. 20. Roll. 8.
That's a fail. One fail.
Ah,
Top of the round. Snow, you're up.
bad luck today.
I'm going to. I'm frustrated, but I'm not going to change my tactic. I'm going to do the exact same thing again. So.
Love it.
Because if it's not working, why try something new? So I've got an 11
Does not hit.
and a 7.
Does not hit. This wolf is just dancing around. It's kind of a moment you think it's kind of staring at you and it's kind of like giving you a wink, but you're kind of lost in frustration. You don't know if it's toying with you. Sunder.
I am going to just whack this dude right in front of me, I guess.
Whack it, baby.
Yeah.
Position on the opposite side, so it's like, look at it, Sunder.
Mhm.
Sunder, Abel. All right, that is a something to hit. 23 to hit.
Hit.
Ooh.
I'll let you hit, but I probably shouldn't have because it was in combat with you, not Abel. I believe it attacked you last round, but we'll let it because I didn't pick up on that.
Yeah. Go. 10 damage.
As a distracted baby, you take a strike, and with the thorn, you take a big smack into its head, and just like indents the skull, caves in, and it just hits the ground.
And then Spark's gonna like fly up and shoot a little fire seed down at the one in front of Abel.
Yep.
I think he's also just got a +4.
Nice.
22 to hit.
That hits.
All right. He does 1d6 +2. 7 points of fire damage.
That wolf's down too.
Nice.
Says like the fire is like this big firework just shoots down as the wolf underneath just like smashed in the face. You can see some of the fire and char through its skin and kind of ignites. The eye kind of like explodes out and it collapses into the ground.
Sick.
Okay. Over to this wolf here on Snow. 6 to hit. Would not hit. Kind of gloating and misses its attack. Over to Sunder. Oh, sorry. Over to Zoloft.
Will you two stop flirting?
Zoloft, you're up.
Alright, I'll go for the wolf attacking Snow.
Yeah, cool.
Wow.
Do you want to give a flank?
Piece of shit.
Yeah, just go for a flank.
Nice.
And yeah, just get my short swords out and do what I do best,
Damn it.
which is clean up. They call me the janitor. Alright, here we are. 20 and 22.
Ooh.
Both hit.
Cool. Got a 4 plus 4. No, plus a 6, plus a 15 all up.
That kills it. As you dash past, you're going to slide past and just slice both daggers as you like a nice skid. And you kind of shear through the body of the wolf and his pelt kind of pulls back and the blood and gore just like pour out past you and it just collapses. And you kind of stand up and like throw off the blade's blood next to you. And like
I was actually
look-
thinking, while I'm in the skid, I'm in like the paint me like one of your French girl poses, and I just wink. No.
Great. Okay.
Got it.
As this wolf goes
that's good.
down, the final wolf starts to dart away. And as it darts,
No.
I'm going to shift this and I'm going to shift this. I remember what button to press. Cool. As it shifts away, it kind of like starts to move, and at one point, it kind of just vaporizes into this green, foggy mist, and the corpses around you kind of start to explode into a green fog and start to fill the area and go up. And the air around you that kind of dissipates into the air, and you hear this. And that's all end tonight's episode.
I don't like that.
Sick.
You're all level.
Table.
You're all level 3 for next week. Congratulations on leveling up after killing the wolves.
Oh, I thought it would never happen.
And that's another episode of Dungeons Down Under. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. We end on a cackling laughter of who knows what. Maybe an old hag, or maybe, I don't know, really, a zombie or someone lost in the village. Who knows?
Ooh.
But adventures will find out in a fortnight. So thank you for watching tonight. I hope you've been checking out our YouTube channel for Dungeons Down Under. I hope you've been checking out our TikToks and any other social media we're using. Shout us out. We love creating content for you guys, and that's a thank you from me. And I'll just bring it down to my adventures now, my cast and friends. If you want to say your goodbyes, do it now as we leave tonight's episode.
Peterson.
All right. Much love from us, and I hope to see you in a fortnight. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.